Welcome everyone to CLG Run It Thursdays. I'm Rip here with Ricksta, Tasty Steve, and we're here with some Tekken 7 action. How you guys feeling right now, Ricky? Exactly. Steve, how you feeling, dude?
I don't even think I'm still recovering from Evo yet, but you know what I'm saying? We here. We got a patch on the horizon. I need to see who's going to be doing what before we get into this new patch that's coming out next week. And on top of that, I'm right there with you, Ricky, man. Always seeing a lot of Fangs doing nothing but jabs, and it is damn annoying. But that's okay. I don't know if it's going to work in the CLG ladder bracket, but I guess we're going to find out.
Exactly, and that's the big thing here, right? This is CLG FGC's Run It Thursdays event. They've done other games in the past. They've done Speed Fight 5, Kill to Gear Strive, but now they're doing Tekken 7, right? They're looking to make this like a weekly sort of format for the FGC. And this ladder format is a little bit different, right? It's not what we're used to. It's not a double elimination bracket, but you still have to qualify to get into the double elimination top 8, which is what we're going to get to in a little bit later. Ricky, how do you feel about this ladder format? Tell me more about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think, Ricky, you might be muted, so double check your browser settings. But, you know, I want to say that in the ladder format, you got the lower level players and the intermediate players who usually, if they go to a bigger open bracket tournament, they go 0-2, they don't really get a lot of experience, right? But then you come to a ladder format, and all of a sudden you get more time to really, you know, lose some matches and go like, all right, if I play that guy one more time, maybe I can get him, right? So it's sort of that situation that the ladder helps with.
Definitely does. And on top of that, like, just I feel like the number of people that you could potentially run into really helps you get used to like those different styles of like fighters when it comes to like not a 2 out of 3 bracket, but any tournament, you know, setup is actually really going to make you more used to it because you're going to fight a lot of different players when you enter tournaments anyway. And this ladder format really does make it so you get as many in there as possible, kind of get used to switching and fighting those different fighting styles out there and different characters as well. So I think it's really interesting, especially for like the beginners, intermediate players that are really starting to like get into the game. They can really start to test, see how their stamina is working out when it comes to like, you know, tournament nerves. But I really think it's very interesting no matter which way you look at it. So it's really cool.
You know, the one thing too also, I think that there is a thing where it's like tier based too. So if you're doing well, you're playing against other players that are doing well. If you're doing, you know, all right, you're playing against people around your skill level. So that part of it can become pretty interesting too, right? So, you know, sometimes you just, you know, let's just say for, you know, a tournament that's a double elimination, somehow, some way, you just get the worst possible matchup first round, and then the losers, you get the second worst possible matchup, you know? It can happen, right?
It does happen.
This will allow you to at least get a lot of games in and just get that tournament experience. And I think that's probably the sickest part about it, right? The ladder format, it's a tough one to actually execute, which is why, you know, utilizing online internet, you know, calculations, they do all the work, right? Start.gg does all the work. We don't have to worry about it. They'll do the math and they'll just put whoever's that needs to be in top 8 into top 8, which is also pretty sick too, because I think the players in here playing for the top 8 are high level. Let's just say that much.
Very high level. And, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that, you know, put you in the same tier and you play players that are at around that same tier, right? Because I was looking through the player list and who they've lost to, and I got down to Cuddlecore, you know, and it says that she lost to Shadow. I'm like, why would Cuddle play Shadow? Play someone else. You know, that's a hard matchup. That's what I was trying to understand. So obviously, you know, even when I'm looking through the top 8 here, there's a lot of top players who we're used to seeing in online tournaments and offline tournaments around the country, and they are all like battling for this 8th spot essentially right now in the ladder to see who's going to be the ones to make it in here, right? Because obviously there's a lot on the line here. Maybe we can talk about the prize pool really quick, because this is not just some small random weekly tournament, right? First place here gets a big chunk of cash because there's a $400 prize pool per coast. And that's something else we should talk about or mention a little bit, right? Because we have split up the coasts here. So this is a West Coast and an East Coast. Right now we're doing the East Coast. Later on tonight, breakdown. First place, $200 here.
Boom.
Just for playing in this ladder tournament, qualifying for the top 8, making your way through the bracket, and going home with $200 if you get first place. And it goes all the way down. You see it there. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, and seventh place walking away with the big $8. Somebody's going to tweet about that one.
Somebody's going to tweet about that one, bro. I say, look, cut your losses, throw it back. Cut your losses, throw it back to the CLG channel. That way, when next week's rolls around, you want to enter another tournament. I know they have DNF Duel coming up, as well as the Community Choice game coming up a little bit. I think the Community Choice game is next week as well. So the ladder format the CLG is doing here, and it's on that weekly format basis, is actually really dope. Because not only do you get to see it here with Tekken, you get to see it across the board with all these other games as well, with like multiple levels and different players going in.
Yeah, and you get seventh place, you get 32 quarters. I think you are living life, man. It's
you make
sweet,
it even worse. Don't say 32 quarters.
32 quarters? You said 32 quarters, my brain went like, wait, what is he talking about? Is this like an NBA Finals? Like, what quarter are we in? Like, 32 quarters? Oh, man, this ladder format's confusing.
I think it's awesome, though, man. The fact that you even get some sort of payout. It's like, hey, look, I'm a professional.
Professional. Made $8 off of this thing, of this fighting game thing. Shout out to CLG.
I mean, honestly, though, what Ricky just mentioned there, I remember back when I started competing way back in, like, the early 2000s or something. But the first time I placed in a tournament and I got, like, a movie ticket, I was like, wow, I'm making it big. This is $5 right here. And I get to go to that movie for free,
I'm going to tell you right now.
I don't remember, man.
Matrix. It was probably The Matrix.
No, it was like 2005 or so. So
it had to have been a bad movie if you don't remember. If it was good, you'd at least remember.
It's probably like Scream 3 or something,
Ooh,
Scream 4.
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
That sounds par. That sounds just right around the perfect time.
It was before the Marvel movies came out. There wasn't no Iron Man or anything to go to. So
wow, that sounds extra whack.
With my random movies.
I don't even know what I used to watch anymore before Marvel movies came.
Oh man, dude, yeah, because I'm thinking like in end of 2000 or end of the 90s is when Matrix happened, right? So then there's probably Matrix 2 and 3 early 2000 maybe. And I don't know what happened between 2000 and 2005. There's no movies in there. It's an empty void.
Dang, bro.
Okay, so at my high school, they recorded, I think, Not Another Teen Movie while I was still going there. So I think that's during that time.
Wait, they recorded Not Another Teen Movie at your school? Is that what you're telling me right now?
My high school had a lot of different movies recorded there. I think Vampire.
Wait.
The Vampire Slayer was recorded there.
Are you serious? That's OD. What?
100% Beverly Hills 90210 was recorded.
Dog,
there
what
kind of school did you
go to?
What
school did you go to? He went to the Beverly Hills High School. I thought that was not a real place.
The part
that they only had on shows.
The part where they recorded all the scenes is the part where all the nerds hung out. No one wanted to go to that part of the school.
Damn, it was.
We were like, ew.
Wow. Ricky,
wait, they recorded the movie in the old part of the school where all the nerds hang out. I was like, look, you guys can film over there.
No, I don't know. Maybe during the
no
time...
one's over there. There's a couple guys.
It's just me walking around with my
aside.
books and comic book. Anybody got any extra Pokemon? Any extra Pikachus? Anybody? It's like a camera rolling down the hallway.
Bro. Wow. I didn't know you were so famous, Ricky. That's impressive.
I know, right?
Not famous. I might have been in the background of one of those movies, though. I don't know.
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I love Not Another Teen Movie. I'm going to be real. But either way, man, I'm really happy to be here in all honesty. I've been watching a lot of the CLG stuff like over the past few weeks. Saw a bunch of the homies get on here and commentate on it as well. So I'm really happy to actually be here. And they doing Tekken. So I was really excited to hear that they were doing Tekken. I was like, oh, I might be able to get in here. And from what I'm told, this is the very first CLG TriCast when it comes to running Thursday. So we're breaking ice right here. We're breaking new ground right here.
That's how we do it out here, man. I think we have the players that have actually qualified for the
Oh,
stock
what?
game. I got the names. I don't know whether they made it on winner side or loser side, right? But I'm seeing Inconsiderate Raccoon, yoj99, Genghis, Ty, Victim of Ritual, 0-2, and Soft and Wet.
Did you say JoeCrush in there too?
I didn't say that, so you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Because
Yeah,
I saw
JoeCrush
JoeCrush
is
definitely
there.
at the top of the board. Maybe he fell off. Nah, he's got.
He's 12-1.
He was unstoppable.
Yeah,
All right, maybe that's not the official list.
You know, the funny part was I looked at the standings early on, right? And so I could see the top two players had like one loss, and it was to Landon. And I was like, where's Landon? And then you had to go real far down because Landon beat a lot of players, but he was playing a lot of matches too. I lost a lot of matches too. So that's kind of the interesting thing about the ladder system, right? You could be the one person that beats the best player in the entire tournament, but you still got to win your matches too, which makes it very, very fun. But it's also every game counts too.
Yeah, that's wild. I'm looking at Landon's record right now. He was 9-5.
Wow.
So yeah, he lost to a lot of people. You're right.
But I mean, that just shows how dense the competition is too, right? Because it's not just Landon. Yeah, he got lucky. No, that's 9-5 Landon. That's someone that's losing to good players too.
That's someone that's losing to good players.
Yeah, I mean, this ladder format is crazy. Like, this is Landon's path, right? Like, let me tell you, because usually you think 0-2, right? But he lost to Genghis, he lost to Shadow, he lost to DWHD, he lost to 0-2, and he lost to Draven. But then he beat, like, 9 people separate from that, So that's a pretty fun day in the tournament. Like, but despite being those top players, doesn't make it into the top 8. It doesn't look like, right? He's 13th place out of 55.
Oh man, it's a tough one, man. But it's the ladder format can definitely be an interesting one. Just if you're just like real committed to just playing games constantly. Ooh, we can see the bracket here.
There we see.
Hey now,
like you see all these dudes. These are the players that have been playing crazy. Not just in this ladder, but just outside of this in general, right? JoeCrush has been putting in work. He did really well at Evo. Same thing with Ty, right? Both I think made pretty high in top 48. I'm not sure exactly where at Evo, but definitely doing work. Yoj as well, beating Rip in the tournament. That's
damn, you just gonna throw my boy Rip out there?
That's not as big as a comment.
Wow.
Take after me.
I like how Rickster is laughing because he knows that was just him just putting the cigarette out in the wound. Like,
that's how Rip brought it up first too.
What? When? Yesterday?
Last time you mentioned it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Probably. But I mean, more importantly, JoeCrush and Ty, they placed top 3 last night at ICFC 2, right? So these are players that are doing very well and consistently since Evo. So this entire week they've been performing well.
Yeah.
But also just players that we've been seeing. Like, I even if I know this is, probably a lot of people's first time probably watching Tekken. Hopefully it's not. But a lot of these players have been really up and coming over the last, 2 or 3 years that we see coming out in these top 8s a lot more. I think that's really dope. JoeCrush being one of them. Like, one of the most consistent rising players out there online who is, translated to offline as well and, always shows up, I feel like. Victim of Ritual, another one of those players is steadily starting to show up more and more in those top 8s or beating the name. Inconsiderate Raccoon, another one of those players that's starting to show up more and more. So it's really one of those things where it's like, as it progresses further and further, those people that consistently play, they definitely start to get the better results. They get that experience.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's been the case, and we've seen it time and time again with especially the players we just talked about. Especially JoeCrush and Ty. Inconsiderate Raccoon, probably one of the newer players. I would say he's probably at the spot that JoeCrush was in maybe a year ago, right? So he's a little bit behind the curve, but his character is very strong right now. We'll see how his character looks next week, and then we might just see a steep decline for the Raccoon. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens depending on how these patches come and go. But I think he's a solid player. He'll figure it out.
I wonder if people are if they see their character doing good, if you have that one where it's part of your heart is yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see my character do. But the other side's the patch is about to come out. Don't do so well.
Right.
Stop doing so good. Bring it back a little bit. Especially because when it's Knee playing that character too, he doesn't main any character. So he's out to only get these characters nerfed. Knee touches your character, that character's getting nerfed. Knee really needs to touch Geese a lot more though.
Yeah, dude. What is he doing out here?
Actually, you know what? He has been slacking, bro. Yo, Knee, you could have been out here smoking cats had you just ran with the... Do you know how powerful a Geese controlled by Knee would be, bro?
But do you understand, Steve? In his Evo path, he took out 2 Geeses back to back. So he already had the answer. He's
right.
like, no, I'll leave Geese alone. You guys all run that, beat everyone else. You all see me the top 8 winner side, and then I'll have a free path to my Evo championship.
That's incredible.
Right?
I think he's probably the one person in the entire world to be like, yeah, give me the 2 strongest Geeses in the world back to back.
Back to back?
Yeah, I can do that.
I can take care of that. You know how I am, bro?
He played nothing but Geese, right?
Yep.
That's incredible, too. You know what I was thinking, too? If you're a Feng player and you're watching Knee play, what are you seeing Knee do with that character that you're like, why didn't I do that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nah, bro.
I don't know, man. Was that back tempo step 1 or 2? I don't think I saw many Feng players doing that a lot.
I think that one thing Knee did that all Feng players don't do is nothing.
Yeah, bro, nothing.
Legitimately said.
Nothing.
All those things that Feng players are doing, they're doing it because Feng is allowed to do them, right? And
thank you.
And Knee is basically saying, yeah, I'm allowed to do those moves, but I don't have to.
Yeah.
In fact, doing those moves is risky. Let me just do nothing.
That's why the jab game.
Yeah, that was great.
It was incredible. The fact that he just did standing 1 just a million times. It was just watching him. Oh, big whiff, 1-2. He was willing to take his damage just from pokes at a time, and he he's relied on his defense to, be like, all right, I can handle this. I can get jab punishes and do little bits of damage and rely on my defense to still carry me throughout the round. Whereas like other people, like myself, is like, I need a big launcher because I'm scared I'm gonna die in the next hit. Like that's how it goes.
That's legit how the meta unfolds a lot of time when you playing like fighting games, man. It gets really, really like stress-induced gaming, and it's kind of scary once it gets to a certain level, man. In all honesty, not a lot of people know that because they see people play. They're like, man, you should have did this, you should have did that. I ain't gonna even lie. Me as a commentator, I do it all the time, but I also do understand that it's a lot of nerves tied to playing some of these guys because it is not easy.
Yeah, I think that, specifically with Nia, going back to what Ricky was saying, the fact that he didn't throw out a lot of launchers, like, there was the occasional hop kick here and there, which is just so peculiar to see Nia doing. Like you're just going to throw out a hop kick now? He's like, yeah, he knew he was going to go low there. But defensively, even when he was low on health, he was willing to rely on his defense. And I think for me, when I'm playing Tekken 7, I'm like, dude, if they hit me with anything, it's going to take off 60%.
I'm terrified, bro. Terrified the whole time. Fighting with, like... You're just fighting, the music is going on, you're like, oh my God, the entire time. But no, you're right though, like, just watching that simple play, I feel like one of the things that has happened, and like, it happens in every fighting game, it's definitely it happened in Tekken, is that like, it gets to a point where like, all the players are experienced enough to where they have this XP versus a large amount of the cast, and they will literally not only like, turtle up to the point where the opponent can't get anything, but that's actually how you're supposed to be playing Tekken anyway. You're supposed to be making it as minimal as possible so you don't give your opponent a chance to like find an opening. So Knee's going and playing like Feng like this, when Feng's like, his jab alone is honestly like, yo, I'm gonna keep you honest. Like that's what we was watching Knee do. It was like, yo, you're gonna move around in my face, I'm gonna try to get you to whip something. Like, yeah, that's cool. Jab, 1, 2. You didn't do anything, you didn't hit, we gonna move around, we gonna dance a little bit, down 3, then take the bait, jab, back 1. Like, it's stuff like that like really, and it's super simple, and I think that's what makes Feng so strong. I'm not like even trying to say like he's super buff, but if you don't know how to play around those things or duck under proper strings, look for the back 1, stay out of range of like back 4. Like there's a lot of tools that Feng has that are really good in that up close game, and it really boils down to how good your movement is and how aware you are of like that spacing. So
it's crazy too, because Khan actually probably would have won that tournament so easily had Knee not existed, because like he was playing out of his mind too. He made everybody look like he had his rough sets, right? The set with the Super Akuma, the set with the Anakin, right? Like he had close sets, but he played so well, and then there was just like Knee was just on another level, and you could see that with Knee early on too, because he didn't lose a single round or like a single game to anybody, right? He made Ty and Joey Fury just like kind of look, just like they didn't know how to, they were so scared, right?
Yeah.
And then it, for me personally, like playing against those guys, I'm like, why would you ever be scared? Just go in. But I can imagine being scared when you're running into a wall, right? You're just going low, he's blocking you. It's like, all right, I'm just throw a jet, whiffed. All right, let me try to block. I can't handle his offense. It's so crazy. So yeah, when you go up against someone like that makes you feel like your offense is so pathetic. It's like, what can you do? You just break down.
That's a great way of describing. Like, he makes you feel like your offense is worthless.
Yeah.
Completely pathetic. And we saw that specifically. Ty looked like he had a little bit of nerves against him at first. Like, oh my gosh, it's Knee. I got to be really careful about everything I do. So he kind of held back a little bit. Game 2, he opened up, which is great. But, Knee just, against everybody who you would expect to put up a challenge against him, he was just like, you can't do anything to me. And then when we finally saw him go against Khan, it looked the same way. That's how it started off. And I was like, no, Khan's adapting really fast here. And Nia was committing to stepping so much that I felt like people just needed to just commit. Like, I'm going to do a launcher. Because if I catch him on one of his side steps, like, it's going to take off a ton of damage. Instead, they were trying to, play the same game that Nia was playing. They're like, he just keeps on stepping and taking these jabs, punches. I'm going to do that back to him. I felt like you had to go the complete opposite. Like, just throw out a hop kick, throw out a double flip, get crazy with them, because if you catch him when he's stepping, it's a big payday, and then maybe stops him from playing that way.
Very specific, double flip, Rip. Every character doesn't have that. We're not all law, bro. You got.
That's why your characters are better, Steve.
I mean, it is true though, right? The random launchers just sometimes might just clip Knee out of a side set.
No, it actually happened a couple times. You saw people that were fighting Knee, they legit they boiled down to it. He's like, you know what? Forget this, man. Hop kick. And sometimes they would hit, and you'll see these situations where Knee was like trying to sidestep, playing the backfield where he would get clipped. And then once they adapted to it, he was like, oh, I'll just turtle up again and go back to the jabs, back to the down 3s, back to the crouch down. You really don't once you get to a certain point, like you can kind of reel it back in Tekken and make them play that solid fundamental based Tekken. And a lot of people, I'm not trying to even point at anybody, but a lot of people can fold under that solid Tekken play. But here we go. JoeCrush versus Genghis, winner semis, CLG run at Thursdays. Let's go.
East Coast edition. West
East Coast
tonight.
edition.
Great punish there on the down forward too.
I'm gonna call it I'm walking here edition. I'm walking it.
I like the fact that JoeCrush entered the East Coast too, right? He's in Texas, so I think they're allowed to
He
enter
can do both.
either.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You can do both?
I don't know if you can, but I
Why would you say that on the stream, Rip? Damn, come on
choose
now.
one.
Well, what I meant was, yeah, you could choose one. But, I mean, does that mean you could do both if the time works out? Like, if you're ahead in one bracket, could you enter the other one, too? I don't know the rules. We'll learn.
We'll see. Nice jab there to stop the pressure.
Joe, though, his jack has been looking so good. But Genghis, I think, is one of those players, like, he's I think, one of the best players in Atlanta that just, doesn't travel that much, so... You don't get to see him too much, but when he does go out, he does hella well at all of these major tournaments.
And on top of that, Fahkumram is good, dude. Like, Fahkumram is a character, like, no matter where you run into him in bracket, it's actually a problem. But not if they dropping combos, though.
You know what's crazy about Fahkumram, though, right? This character came out in Season 4, right when we stopped having offline events. And we haven't really seen Fahkumram, like, doing well. Like, here was EVO. This was the biggest test. 1,200 people, right? The highest place in Fahkumram was 9th. That's pretty good. But we had no Fahkumrams in top 8, after we heard so much about him. All this Kunimitsu talk, we didn't see a Kunimitsu in top 8, right? Like, it's kind of wild.
Yo, I try to tell people all the time that, like, they're really afraid of these characters with, like, these great tools. Because, don't get me wrong, Fahkumram is definitely a problem. But a lot of times, once they get to these areas, nice launcher, but gets the drop, actually drops it. But once they get to, like, these top 16s, these top 8s, like, you fighting players that know how to deal with the character. So it's going to be so much harder. Unless you are that much better than the player. Like, it really is the better player in a lot of instances. I feel like the same thing goes for, like, Akumas and Geeses and stuff like that. Because people always talk smack about, like, bro, this character, blah, blah, blah. And this is just my personal opinion. But those characters, once they get to a certain height where you have to play a certain level of Tekken, those good players aren't going to let you get away with the stuff they need the most to succeed. Their spacing is going to be better. Oh, my God. Speaking of spacing, the down forward, too.
Man, Joe ran all the way up there, just put his hands up in the air.
Yeah, Joe's he's dropping a little bit here. Opportunity for Gangs to close it out. Doesn't go for rage drive. Joe, beautiful backdash 2-1 for the whip punish.
That last round,
first game.
Joe made that standing 3 whiff 3 times, and each time it was whiff punish with either down 4-2 or 2-1.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. And, Joe, I know he does play Fahkumram a little bit. He does have a little bit of experience with the character, so I'm sure he's used to the character matchup a little bit. But overall, that was a good match from Joe.
Yeah, very good, man. I mean, he has just been getting better and better. Obviously, he had that 3-on-3 event where he teamed with Arslan and Ty, and somehow both of them teaming with Arslan. Now they're both better. Like, how does that translate?
It rubbed off,
you
bro.
team with the best player in the world, arguably, and then now you're obviously way better yourself. So one of the things Ty tweeted about was that Arslan said he has to choose like which characters to use in which matchups. And so Ty was mentioning that last night on ICFC he used 3 different characters, which is something we haven't really seen him do before. So he's been really aware of which characters to use when. And I see you squinting your eyes there. He used Marduk, Bryan, and he used Dragunov.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Dragunov.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so very interesting stuff there. But yeah, JoeCrush has been a monster lately. And I saw in the chat, yoj99 said that Texas can do both. So, potentially... if Joe's going to be like in here, he's going to be winning this one. He's going to go right back to the ladder on the West Coast maybe and play some more games. Come back for his winner final if he wins, that would be pretty wild.
The Genghis switch, right? So I actually think this is really cool. Speaking of characters that are like kind of, they already fit in the game, definitely made to cater to newer players in the game. I feel like Fahkumram is there as the, like, you get hella good in Tekken and you're an intermediate player. Fahkumram can definitely carry you a little bit, right? I feel like if you're a beginner player, Katarina can carry you a little bit. And if you have fundamental, like, Tekken, solid skills, she can take you even further. And plus, we don't really see that many Katarinas out here in these streets.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the lesser used characters, but she still seems very, very solid, right? And the players that play her make her work so well, especially Genghis and Junior specifically. So, whoa, almost got the big boy combo. You think duck? No. Joe, I swear Joe does that more often than not. He finishes that stupid string.
Right? Oh, this round looking much better for Genghis. Bringing out the Katarina, of course. Such a weird character. Like, I still don't really know what she's trying to set me up for. You know what I mean? Like, her game plan to me overall, it feels like she's gonna do stuff.
Isn't that the best part about her, then?
Is it? I don't know.
Is
The mysterious girl.
Yeah, see, when she's doing stuff like she's using the Harrier stance, I'm like, okay, I can see a game plan formulating here, some mind game formulating. But outside of that, I'm like, man, what are these strings and what is she setting me up for? You know?
You just don't trust her.
Nah,
exactly
real talk. That's exactly what it is. Like, she has a hop kick. That down forward one gonna keep you honest from ducking. She has a lot of annoying lows, just as I said that.
Yep.
She's a character that really makes you play solid Tekken. Like, I feel like there's really no character in the neutral game that she like really gets outclassed by because of her tools. Thing is, once again, it's the same thing. Once you play someone who knows enough about the character, Harrier stance isn't gonna work as much. They're gonna jab you a little bit more.
Wow.
Ooh, they're gonna jab you a little bit more, and they really gonna start eliminating a lot of like the good basic tools that Katarina has. It really just depends on player versus player. A lot of times, I feel like.
A little bit of whiff there, but Joe not pulling the trigger just yet.
Yeah, it's one of those things where she's got that double hitting hop kick. So if you first part, which she's still kind of anticipating the second one to block.
Oof.
Wow!
Ooh.
Wow!
The flex should get the wall.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you're hella dead. Oh. Yo, start up the machine. Ooh, good job.
Just like that, it's set point for JoeCrush.
It starts it off with a big low too, stealing away a little bit of health there for a big risk, but pays off.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you can still see like Genghis dying, like really trying to like get something started, but like the solid game kind of goes out the window, and you got to commit to something bigger to open up these better players in a lot of instances. And like, it's really hard for Katarina to do that without Harrier. Or just going for some of these blatant lows that are typically, the power crush through the blue stuff, smacked it out of her face. Don't hit the camera. There you go.
Get out of here. That was amazing. Amazing. JoeCrush 2-0 over Genghis Don. They are out of there. They left that lobby so fast.
Right.
Both of them. They're like, I got to go. I got
That's how you know. They just left the bar and trying not to pay the bill. My man's going over to the...
Texas gets to do both, man.
Those are the best tournament sets, dude. When you know that the match just ended like 5 seconds ago. You look at the seats and they're both gone. You knew something happened. If they're not sitting down after, it's like, and they both disappeared, you know something crazy just happened.
Working at a restaurant, you come over there with the food. Hey guys, here your biscuit. Where the hell everybody go?
Man, but I mean, tell me this: how come sometimes when you leave the lobby after that, you get prompted like 10 times when you're trying to leave the lobby or trying to type GGs? Do you ever get that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? How do you leave so fast?
You're held hostage in there. No, I think sometimes it's like they gotta wait for everyone to mess with the lobby. I don't know, whatever.
I'm always in like escape. It's like no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. I'm like, come on, man, get me out of here. But nicely done.
Especially when you just lose, you're just like,
yeah, I'm out.
I don't even want to say GGs to this guy. Get me out.
All that for, man. Get me out of here, bro.
Yo, speaking of, we got yoj99 coming up next versus Ty. This is definitely a banger of a match, bro. So, once again, yoj99 definitely one of those players we all been looking at. Also, Ty on the same side of things, one of the like advanced Bryan players out there who has really been stepping up to the plate, bro. As well as extra characters as well. I feel like obviously the better character is the Bryan, but I love having like the extra character picks just in case things don't go the way that we want them to go, you know?
I don't even know if the Bryan's his best character anymore. Like,
really?
I used to always think it was, right? But he's put in so much time to the Marduk now, and then last night when I saw him with the Dragunov, I was like, wait a second, is the Bryan even the best anymore? I mean, obviously it's the character he has the most time and experience with. But I feel like the Marduk is very strong now. I think he really knows how to exploit that character's strengths, which is super important when you play a character like that Marduk.
Man, these CLG guys in the chat going in for Ty right now, man. Y'all bias is showing right now. Make sure these guys Bobby Siege. Make sure they ain't touching the bracket, bro. We need to make sure these. I'm just messing around. But nah, man, Ty is definitely like extra buff. Ty is extra buff, as well as Yoj being one of those players that I feel like they've definitely played before, and both of them are like really good players. So
yeah, Yoj got that Julia on lock now, and I think that Julia has been one of those characters too, especially in America, that we haven't really seen a ton of like success with. But Yoj, I think, is definitely the one now that's like, all right, I'll be the Julia of America then, because people have tried, right? People tried to make it work, and they've done well. But Yoj right now has seemed to put in the most amount of work. And if he picks another character in this top 8 after I just said all that about Julia, I really need to stop talking about their characters, because I feel like I get betrayed
every time, bro.
Every
Man.
time, I swear.
Dude, Julia is
She is
hella
mad.
strong, dude. Julia is mad strong,
She
dude.
is one of those characters who's super strong and has not been touched in terms of balance. So we'll see what happens next week. That's what I'm looking forward to, man.
Is that all we're doing?
Let's get rid of this wall bounce. What is it? It's just
You better
12.
start losing right now, or next week your character is.
Dang, you got the Nerf gun to their head? Wow. Hey, I hope
what
you have
happens
fun in
next
this
week,
tournament
man.
next week. You better not do good. The
The
Nerf gun is ready.
I mean, honestly though, like historically, there's been way more buffs to characters than nerfs to characters across the history of Tekken 7, right?
That's true.
So I'm very curious to see what next week's patch is, because obviously we had a longer break since the last balance update to this game. It's been a long time. It's been a year and a half or something.
Yeah.
So it's time. It's overdue. But I'm very curious to see, because now there's that whole new tactic, right? The whatever you guys want to call it, the wall crumple, the take a knee, whatever you want to call it.
There's no official name for it yet, huh?
Not yet. Maybe they'll give us one next week. But oh wow, right to the match, Ty and Yoj.
Yeah, party.
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 Let's go party.
It's like a robot.
Nice punish though, Yoj.
Oh, I like that. You see, like the new online tournament strat, you got to keep your win streak up. So when you play in the tournament, you come in with the 15 win streak, like my man Ty.
Intimidation.
There you go. Good defense by Yoj right here. Oh, jet up high. Oh, you hella finna hit the
Yoj
wall.
ran into that.
And he finna break the floor.
Of course.
More damage.
boy.
Bah.
Hey.
Don't tech.
Oh my
Should've
god.
teched.
Yeah.
Magic 4.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Floor break. Never mind, Hatchet.
He
That was a nice
wanted
try,
the
though. Yoj-
wall.
Yeah,
What he wanted.
thought he's
yeah.
gonna touch the wall. So close, so close. This is gonna be a counter hit match right here, right? Both these characters are big counter hit machines. There's be a lot of standing fours from Julia, and a lot of regular everything counter hit launchers from Bryan.
Oh, great break on the Mad Axis. Oh, I was gonna say space
boy.
and real
Counter hit
good up
back.
until that big counter hit. No, and what is up with this Axis? Julia not only strong, she can tilt herself out of combos, it seems.
What do they call that? A Soul
Line.
Calibur?
I was just about to say, like, I forgot what it was
Air
called.
control?
Yeah. It's air dodging. Wow.
Wow.
Ships in the night.
Hey.
Nice. I like the patience there from Yoj too. Not forcing the mix, just waited out, wanted to see what Ty was gonna do.
Hatchet blocked.
Messed up the punish though. Don't even know what that was.
Oof.
Nice.
Let me get this combo though. Not gonna get the wall, so just breaks the floor, but should be able to get pretty close. And look at these pokes adding up. And right here in this range, you gotta be careful swinging, but the wall, it saves lives. Yo, just goes for the shredders, bro.
Ty is cursing at that wall. I
Right?
don't know which cardinal direction that is, the west wall, but he's hating on that wall.
Oh, hella did.
That was a good, that was good spacing.
Yoj.
Yeah, if you're doing that war drum move, you gotta only hit the low, not the high part of that string for it to be guaranteed. And Julia players need to know that range. Yoj is pretty good at that. And nice.
You mentioned
Down hit
Ty
four.
and JoeCrush doing very well at Evo. Yoj actually plays very high as well. I don't know the exact number, but very high.
Top 48, so
Yeah,
higher than us.
way higher. I'm 192, bro.
Ooh.
It's like,
You're not
Oh,
192. It's like you're like 148 or something.
I don't know.
wait a minute. Party. Oh, block on the blue
Lost
stuff.
rage.
Yo, try to close us out here. Look at this.
Okay.
Look at this. Yoj 3 rounds to 1 over Ty's Bryan Fury.
Uh-oh.
Man, this gonna be an interesting one. Will Ty switch characters? You think? I kind of don't know if he needs to, but like you said, he's the one that mentioned that he needs to learn character matchups, right?
What do you think about Julia versus Bryan? Like, is that a bad match for Bryan?
I don't know. I mean, that matchup in general, I think that they both are trying to accomplish the same goal, which is counter hits,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So it's kind of, in my mind, that's a coin flip then, because you're both just pressing a button and hoping that yours hits first before they did their attack, right? But overall, it's like the pressure. I think both of them kind of want to do the same thing. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad matchup. It's
I
just
don't
one of
think
those,
so either.
Yeah,
It's just
I think it could go
are you
either
comfortable
or.
in it?
Yeah, you have to like. The thing is that like Julia, she really can get annoying with the lows, even without like the guaranteed spots on it, right? Being able to react to stuff like bow and arrow, and staying out of range of stuff like Party Crasher, because that keeps a lot of players honest, and it really messes with their movement because it's a dash move, so it's gonna catch you if you're stepping in a lot of situations. You really have to be prepared to take. Oh, and the Marduk coming out to play. I see.
Exactly, yeah, and you know, like I said, the Bryan's very good, but I'm starting to feel like it's not his best character anymore. It could be a case of where he started playing so many other characters that he doesn't have as much emphasis on the Bryan. You know, so maybe the Bryan's just seeming to be a little bit weaker, but look at this, Yoj picking up where he left off against the Bryan. Doesn't get the full wall combo there.
And these strings starting to become a problem. Jackhammer, oh God!
Yeah, he was going for power crush, guarantee throw.
Spins the
50
blue
time.
early. Look at how
All caught
aggressive
up.
Ty is being. Okay.
Block, whoa.
Oh
just a
my
little too
gosh.
late. Just a little too late.
The low kick
Lows.
was so smart.
Lows, baby.
Party crasher.
Look at
Oh,
that.
the tackle.
Yeah, you know what's coming.
Man. You know, if I was about to call him Partai. if
Partai.
Ty would have just known that, like when he went into that Valtudo stance, he could have tried to get a launcher there instead of the tackle. Might have got the kill, but it's already committed.
And down
I
back
like the
two.
poke game though from him.
Playing a lot more. I was about to say the patience on both sides. Man, I feel like Marduk has definitely got to take his time in this matchup. He can get poked out a lot in a lot of instances. So
Yeah,
He just needs one big hit.
I was gonna say, this is one of the things about Yoj that I feel like I didn't see when it started, but he seems to be a lot more patient as a player in general too. Ixel here, close it out. All right.
Okay.
All
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think right now Ty's already thrown out like what, 4 or 5 tackles in 2 rounds, so I think we already know what part of the game plan is.
Oh,
Nice
what a combo! No, could have got a launch
Coulda
right
got a
there.
launch.
Power crush. Get your ass up. I
That's
love
such
it.
a good power
I
crush
love
too,
it.
just because of the situation afterwards. Mix up
Ooh,
game.
counter.
Favorite that counter.
Step
oh
on
my
it.
God.
Money.
Down back two, just to let you know I ain't playing. Look at
Man, that hurts.
Great spacing. Break the throw. Get off of me. No axis. No.
Wow,
So
second
many
hit.
people get bodied by that. It's
And it's a high.
It's a high. You always have to duck that.
Yeah, but sometimes you just get antsy, man. You don't want to let her keep doing it forever.
No, that's
You're like, I'm
facts.
gonna challenge you with some buttons here so that you attempt to throw out that high in the first place, but Ty picked the wrong time for it.
Oof. Ooh, low parry on the
Step.
wall.
Defense
Lows.
looking solid here.
Bow and
Nab
arrow.
mix.
Yep. Yeah.
Yo, it's set point for 2-0.
Yeah, Yoj 1 round away here from sending Ty to losers. Nice
Oh
step
my
into
Down boy
the
2-1. Big launch. Oh, and had the combo on deck too.
Ooh, I like the combo too. Not going for the
Jackhammer.
Throw breaks aren't here though for Yoj right now. Ty can exploit.
Nice.
Marduk's very good throw. Beautiful whip punch.
Caddy
Was that a punish?
That's a caddy
It was a
corner
punish.
combo. That's what that is.
Hey.
And the blue stuff
Ty's
on the
in
end.
trouble. Ty's
Another
in
low.
trouble.
Told you.
Not gonna get it.
Nice.
Yoj99 over Ty 2-0.
Damn.
Damn. Congrats, Yoj. Impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Moving into winner final top 3 guaranteed. Wow. Hey Ricky, I lost to that guy at Evo. Pretty good.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
Was it that close?
Did I get a game? I don't remember. I
No,
don't
you
remember.
definitely didn't get a game. I was commentating, bro. You didn't know.
I don't know. I don't think you remember I was commentating that. But whatever. Look, Yoji's doing pretty good. He's improved a lot. Obviously did very well at
it's facts.
Evo. And right now is doing very well here. Top 3 guaranteed. And this tournament's not done, right? You can still win this whole thing. Win side of the bracket. Well done, Yoj.
Yeah, you know, it's like it feels. You know, I think right now, like we're saying, like all these players are, like doing good for the first time now. For all these tournaments, it feels like we're now just in that new generation, right? Where it's like now, especially in America, the best players are all basically new players now, right? Like who's the oldest player now? Anakin. Like,
Dang,
I think of that name too, Anakin.
He was the young kid. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was the chosen one, the young kid, right? They named him that when he was like 11.
Do you think he's going to rename himself to Darth Vader at some point?
Dang.
No, hell no.
that'd
Or
be
Vader?
tight.
Just Vader. Just Vader. That'd be
No,
kind of cool. He's old enough
be
now. He can be Vader now. He's no
just-
longer Anakin. He's here to beat everyone and kill everything. Like,
No, he
He'd just
got.
be like,
look,
call me by my
no,
name.
no. Listen. What happens is he only goes by Vader if he ever stops playing Jack. If he switches characters,
the dark side.
He has to actually
you
go
go.
to the dark side.
He's got to pick like a top tier DLC
wait,
character.
you're telling me Jack is part of the good side or whatever?
Yeah, bro. He's a robot, dude. He's okay. He's not the worst, man.
It's a neutral character, just a robot.
Yes, yeah.
You have to follow his programming.
I guess that was the third character, right? C3PO, R2D2, and Jack 7. I didn't realize there was a third part.
I am
Third
shocked
member.
that you even knew those characters' names, Ricky. That's impressive.
I've seen the first 3 movies.
You
man.
didn't even see Jurassic Park until 2 weeks ago, bro. I'm
Wow.
shocked that you know Star Wars.
Wow.
But here we see the loser bracket shaping up here. Inconsiderate Raccoon going up against Soft and Wet.
I like space more than dinosaurs, man. What can I say?
That's how.
That's crazy,
look,
bro.
Inconsiderate Raccoon and Soft and Wet. Soft and Wet did
Dinosaurs
very
don't
well.
exist. Space do.
Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm not even gonna respond to that.
You're so stupid.
Soft and Wet last night took out Joey Fury in the tournament. Joey did
yeah.
get his revenge against them to get into the top 8, but very scary player to be going up against. Has that Geese Howard. We're gonna see a Geese Howard versus Feng here. It sounds a lot like Evo. We'll see what happens.
Well, Soft and Wet, Inconsiderate Raccoon. Oh, and we got
You know,
Victim
I
of
would-
Ritual in there too. Let's go.
I wonder if both of these players were like, they watched those finals and were just like, I gotta play like that. So now we're just gonna see a lot of down forward ones and jabs from both players, huh? A lot of sidestepping.
Could be. I mean, I feel like if you're the Geese Howard here, though, you got to switch something up because it didn't work. You know, like it always failed against Feng doing that,
Well,
right?
you switch it up by switching knee with Inconsiderate Raccoon. It's not so bad.
That was the mix he needed.
Yeah.
Damn, you must be a fan of Soft and Wet too. Look, he's got an ass in front of his name.
Yeah.
Made from space.
Wow.
Raccoon versus Soft and Wet. You know what? Raccoon did pretty well at Evo too. He got top 48, I think.
Inconsiderate Raccoon was playing pretty well at Evo.
Yeah, I think he ended up He lost to Yojin Boy, I think, in his pools or
Really?
semis or whatever. But had a pretty good run in losers. I don't remember exactly who he beat, but I'm pretty sure I saw the name in top 48. So, nice job to Inconsiderate Raccoon playing
Let's
well.
go. All right, all
Soft
right.
and Wet with the Geese.
I want to see how different this is going to be comparatively though, right? From what we saw this weekend. I mean, obviously these are two great players, but they're definitely going to be playing a little different from what we saw. Inconsiderate Raccoon though, it's really, really annoying with Fang,
Yeah,
bro.
when he talks in chat. Oh, I see. I see. With Feng, yeah.
The way he talks in chat. Or the way he talks in chat is like the way he plays Fang. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, I've never seen that. Somebody, the way somebody talks in chat translates to their character playing a video
Yeah,
game.
just like text to speech, just translates over my shoulder.
Text the gameplay, bro.
Damn, text the gameplay. Man, this guy's a jerk. How do you know? He just did delayed hop kick at the beginning of the damn match. That's how I know.
You should like Raccoon I saw yesterday. He did something like 7 lows in a row and then ended with the shoulder, and it was like as a mix-up. And I was like, yeah, that's a.
Yeah, that's how he types in chat.
That's 100% how he types in chat.
I mean, right here, that right there was just straight up all good Fang moves. No bad Fang moves.
There's bad Fang moves?
No, there isn't.
Okay, I was just double checking. You sounding, I ain't want to be, oof.
Man, I didn't realize this character Fang has been making top 8 to Evo forever. Remember Geese Master?
Yeah.
He was the master of down back 4 with Fang. Even that was a good
Oof.
move.
And the funny thing is too, is like,
Yo, the call out with the low. Why is that animation so sick?
It's so cool.
I mean, the funny thing is too, is like the low parry more often than not doesn't really benefit you all that much because the combo you get is not the best.
On the side,
Nice.
beautiful.
That was really
But
good.
it's more just like a hard call. Like I knew it, you know.
And especially
Better
against
off
Fang,
with
who has a bunch of low pokes, right?
Yeah.
Backing up a little bit, and you can see this very simple play, lots of jabs. Oh, nice spacing right there.
Punish.
Ooh.
That could have been a back to E2 though. He had bar for it and everything.
Yeah, but maybe Soft wants to hold on to those 2 meters. I mean, because if you can win,
No.
oh nice.
He's
You
dead.
can win with just 1 meter here.
What the hell? All right, interesting combo.
All
Nice
right,
wall carry.
that was the goal. All right. Down 2. I like how now you can see Inconsiderate Raccoon. Looks like he's playing a little bit further back. Not trying to get counter hit as much anymore, but still reaching in some of these strings.
Yeah, I think he's kind of pressing a little bit too much. Oh,
Just
right there. He
do
did 1
it.
plus 2, got hit by the knee. Tried to do a punch parry,
man.
but instead it's costing him. Like, oof.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
Ooh, double Reppuken. Bro, I was trying to say that the entire Sunday, man. It's like they didn't do not one. I was like, come on, Con, what are you
I
doing?
want the Yoki, man. Counter!
All right.
Raccoon for the comeback. What?
Got scared. He was unsure about the wall. Oh,
Down 4.
Oh my
And it
God.
counter hit, man.
No, that's actually a really good call out for like backstep, because like if you catch it, it's always gonna be counter hit, so you're always gonna get this big combo with Geese after it, especially on the stage like that where you can get to the walls too. So
Wait, what do you mean it's always gonna be counter hit though? It's not.
I
Always
said no. I said because if he does a move after if he
After
doesn't,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I see what you mean.
That's a rough one though. For some reason, Geese is sweet. Just has more range on the backswing.
Yeah, dude.
No, I thought you meant like back Kempo step is like counter hit state.
Oh,
the
no,
whole
that
way
was
through.
my bad. That was my bad, no.
because Noctis, like when he does his roll forward, he is in a counter hit state the whole way through. So I thought maybe the back Kempo step. I was like, wait a second, I need to know about this.
Nah,
you
nah,
know?
nah.
Oh, I didn't know about that either. The roll.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
counter hit.
It's
Yeah,
considered
so
counter
Law,
state.
Law can do like low kick flip while he's coming at you for the mix up.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, James taught me about that. Obviously, who else would teach me about something
Interesting.
like that?
Yeah,
But
James
very
definitely
nice.
knowledgeable like that about stuff like that.
Soft and wet though, got the first game. Raccoon didn't do terrible, right? Almost made the comeback there at the final round as well.
Yeah. I think this is definitely not like the con he set out.
What are you talking about? It's identical, except Feng's losing this time.
All right.
Oh man.
This seems like a tough match if you're not comfortable with the Geese matchup though. Like, is it like for some reason you consider Raccoon's making this look like a hard matchup?
What?
He needs to stop losing. This is not
Wow.
a hard matchup for
Yeah, I
Feng,
got you.
would
Yeah,
say.
I, from what I've seen at Evo, I think you're right, Ricky.
But
Nah.
unfortunately,
He won 3 sets against Geese Howard with this matchup, so it's got to be at least like a 7-3 matchup.
Oh, counter hit. Yo, the spring up.
Just call it like that.
Getting
Nice
real
moves here.
annoying. Getting real annoying.
But see, it's like
Playing
you can
like
only
he
poke
chats
so
right now.
much. You have to utilize your movement to close the distance like that. Nice job, Raccoon. Not gonna get the kill.
Uh-oh. It's
Ooh, there it is.
The mid-mix. And we've seen Soft and Wet. He's going for those low counters, right? So you know that he's looking for the lows from Feng. So solid choice by Raccoon there to close it out the mid.
Yeah, some big reads. Oh, the counter hit lows.
And still going right back down to it as well.
And Raccoon
Ooh.
is not giving up any pressure. Non-stop mix-up. Look at that. Nice.
Yo.
Could have launched, though.
And then goes right back to the down 30, even though Soft and Wet went for the low reversal.
Of
Can't be
course.
scared.
Staggered pressure.
He's got so much health anyway, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. Even if he got
He
lost.
Oh, you know what he's doing there? I realize what he's
Oh
doing.
my gosh.
he's
You know
he
what
dead?
he's doing? He's dying.
No way. Is he actually dead?
He's dead.
That's what he's doing.
Loser.
He's dead.
Unless he drops this.
Actually.
Last hit? Boom!
Ooh.
Man, so Raccoon, he's doing a lot of punch parries after standing 2. So he's doing 1+2, so he's getting clipped by that forward 3 every time. So he's taking the risk of getting his punch parry in, hoping that Soft and Wet does the punch, but more often he's doing the kick, so it's not doing him any good here.
Just being
This is
so
like
annoying,
threes.
bro. Oh
gonna keep
my
doing it.
god.
5
Yeah,
in a
he's-
row. The count, the mid one, the mid one.
Again?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're mixed. He's just switching between down factory and headbutt, bro.
It's
It's
good.
so good.
It's good.
This character's
I think
dumb.
honestly, for a player like Raccoon too, sometimes when you
Yep.
you have too many moves in your head, you just don't know what to do. He's simplifying his game right now to just 2 strong moves.
This is why they need to delete Feng. And
Da-
Geese.
damn, just delete him.
Just delete them. They've made too many mistakes in terms of making them too strong.
Damn, that's why I was marked by the wolves. Bobby Siege. Damn, that's actually bars.
Oh my god. The low counter. Is he dead?
No, no. It's okay, it's okay.
Ooh,
Damn!
the blue
Blue
stuff.
stuff.
Inconsiderate Raccoon. I don't care about your moves. I don't care about your moves.
That was a little risky.
Alright.
A little risky.
You can tell that Raccoon is definitely in his head right now, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The down back threes repeatedly and the headbutts repeatedly. Which one's it gonna be? You're never gonna guess right. You can counter both, but you're never gonna guess right.
Legitimately just switched back and forth between them.
I think Raccoon just recognized, hey, look, I can win if I don't block. As soon as I go on defense, it's bad news. So let me just go on offense and just try to, not allow him to get any offense started. And it's worked out perfectly so far.
Raccoon is the inverse of Knee. Knee's like, I'm going to use my defense. Raccoon's like, I don't got any of that. I'm going to use my offense.
Yeah.
And it's working.
And that's crazy how Feng can compensate for both.
Right.
Bad defense, come on over. Bad offense, hey,
To
welcome
beat this
aboard.
guy-
I got covered.
To beat this guy, you're gonna need defense, and you ain't got that. So it's gonna be rush down offense all the time.
Yeah, we've got 2 moves for you. Just mix them up. That's all you need.
Yeah,
Throw him in
thing
the
is that,
blender. Somebody's screaming from the ringside. Throw him in the blender. Down back 3. Headbutt. Down back 3. Headbutt again.
Soft away Raccoon. All tied up. Last day on Earth. Final game here. One of these
Yes,
guys
losers too.
going home with $8.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. That's the threat. Going home with $8.
You take this money.
I actually hope that if they lose, they drop a sub in the chat immediately after.
Yeah.
As soon as they get it, they just drop the sub back to CLG.
Oh, nice mix though. Raccoon.
Oof.
Hey.
Shoulder too. Big damage.
Ring on him.
But look at that. It's close to even now. Just out of range for both players. Oh, don't.
Oh, you're
no.
dead.
God. Not
Oh, see, I would have died only because I thought I was dead from that hit.
I don't. Did he have meter? He didn't have enough meter to cancel yet.
Counter hit.
Ooh.
Conversion. Oh my God.
moly.
Soft and
Can we get
wet.
there? Yes, we do get to the wall. All right, just the running one.
Soft and wet. More like red and hot. Am I right? Let's go.
Uh-oh. Here comes the blender, Steve. Bounce!
Oh.
The blender's been struggling to get revved up though. Oh no.
Let's do it. Uh-oh. It's blending time. Damn, get out of
Ooh.
here.
The wall standing 3. Such a great move to just beat a jab.
I'm still alive.
Where's the Kenpo 2? Oh,
Ooh.
Aaron Puken. Set point, soft and wet.
Raccoon counting his quarters.
Down 2, counter. That was tight.
Man, and Raccoon just too slow to punish on these parries. He's trying, but there
There
it
you
is, finally.
go.
He's tried that a ton, and every time it's usually getting beat out.
Get your ass over here, man.
Down.
I love how I just grab you by the back of the head, man. Get your ass over here, man.
Beast black combo.
like a
Raccoon
kid.
Like a
Control,
kid,
listening.
bro.
Yeah.
I tell you, get your ass in the car,
boy.
man. Just grab by the head, man.
Like
Go
you
on,
just
man.
got in trouble with your teacher. He's like, he'll be good. Just grab him by the back.
Go on,
Good.
man. I gotta
He'll
talk.
listen next time.
Damn,
I gotta talk to your
Raccoon.
teacher. Go on now. You grab him by the back of the head. Go on now. I'm gonna grab him. Go on now.
Raccoon out here. 8th place. $8. Congratulations, Raccoon.
Shucks.
Keep the change. You
Keep
filthy
the change, you filthy animal. Actually, I believe CLG is gonna send an actual 32 quarters to you. It's gonna be in a sock. You like, what the hell is this?
In a sock?
In a CLG sock. A CLG
That'd be
sock.
nice.
That's work. But only one sock, you don't get
Only
the pair.
one sock. You don't get the pair, bro. You think $8 buys you a pair of socks? Are you serious?
Yeah, there's 2 7th places,
Bruh.
dude. You gotta send the other socks to
The
the
other
other
sock's
guy.
going to the other guy.
Damn, y'all
Oh,
sharing
my
socks out here.
goodness.
7th place.
Nope.
Time for 7th place. That's gonna be the new award ceremony. Y'all gonna have to take the 7th. Put on this sock. You put on the Bobby
This is my
Siege.
right foot or
Look,
left foot?
obviously Bobby Siege is in charge of the budget. Knows that that's $16. We can't afford that. No. Y'all sharing the socks.
Yeah, you can choose one sock or 32 quarters. You got to make a choice here. But there you see it. Soft and wet advancing the bracket. We'll be playing against Ty later. But coming up next, we get 0-2 versus Victim of Ritual. 0-2, Steve Fox, I believe. Victim of Ritual, Nina. Gonna be a fun one for sure.
You know, this dude's name's 0-2, but yeah, he's never gone 0-2 in any tournament. Like, he's always
In
doing
his
really
life.
well.
This is the
Yeah,
reverse
yeah.
curse, bro. He's like, you know what? You gotta own it. That way, it never
Yeah.
happens to you,
Damn.
bro. He's like, I always go 0-2. It's in the name, bro. That's how they get you. That's how they
That's how
get
to
you.
get you.
Man, I'm excited, though, for this match. It's Steve versus Nina, especially because Nina, I want to see more of it. We saw some at Evo, right? Dojin all of a sudden is a Nina player out of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Arslan now became all of a sudden like a big fan. He's like, I want to play Nina at this next tournament. No one wants her to play.
So-
I
I'm-
love that Arslan came out of Evo like, oh man, I have to focus on just one game. I like KOF, but I need to focus. And he's like, How come Doja can win Nina? Can I play Nina too?
Right.
What happened to the focus, Arthur? It took you 2 days? 2 days to focus and it's gone?
Bro, he can focus with Nina. I think it's no matter what, he can do it with the characters.
Nah,
Just the multiple games probably affected his mental, especially running around trying to play top tier at the same time.
Right?
It's
Because
tough.
top
It's tough.
16, top 32 at the same time was the roughest part, I think, for him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he made 9th at KOF and 3rd in Tekken at the same
That's
Evo.
godlike,
Yeah,
dude.
that is absurd.
That's
Like,
why I
it's
said
not
I
top 8
actually
for both, but it's pretty darn good.
I actually like once I saw, or I told Arson I wanted to play him in KOF. I really want to play him in KOF because once I saw how well he did at Combo Breaker, I was like, I actually am just a fan of Arson Ash. Like that's actually sick to me. But here we go.
Of course.
4-3 getting the ducks. That's how you know 0-2 is actually a good player. Down 4-2. Gotta get the wall for sure.
Man, Nina might be like, we might have caught onto the Nina train too late.
What do you mean?
Bro, are you?
She's not gonna get touched this next patch.
Oh, no
She's
way,
gonna be
bro.
top
Too late.
tier.
She's gonna
She's-
get buffed.
You know
That would
what's
be
gonna
sick,
happen?
to be honest.
She's gonna be hella good, dude. Just imagine if this is the last patch of this game. Everybody's gonna get tapped.
What
Everybody's.
was the last good Nina was what, 5.0?
Yeah.
Like the really good Nina, yeah. Last time she was top.
Magic
yeah.
4. Also, man, yo, 0-2. You don't want to be another victim of ritual. I know that, man. I like to check on the stances. Well, wow. Actually ducks under it. Yo, duck 2. Oh, big counter hit. Gonna hit the wall.
Hey.
Massage? No. Duck 2, not gonna work.
In the story, do
Finishes.
they know that they're like related, or are they still like blind to that fact?
You don't remember there was that ending where Steve Fox runs into Nina and he's like, Mama?
What?
Mama?
I really thought that was going somewhere else. I really was counting on you, Rip. Big counter hit. Why would you say that?
I thought in England though they say mum.
Yeah, right.
Not mama.
Right, mama?
They say mum.
Like the little baby from the dinosaurs? Is that what you're
Exactly. Damn, you remember? Nice, Steve. No, in Tekken 4 though. Wasn't there an ending where they like see each other and then they just like stare like weirdly and then they just leave?
Yeah, that was when Lei got involved, right? He's like Frizu, and then shot Nina in the leg.
I don't even remember any of this. I feel like y'all just making this up now. I'm so lost.
Mama? I just want.
You
now
had me,
someone
bro.
needs the mod Steve every time. It's like just a character ritual. Mama?
That's character every time he meets Nina.
Yeah.
They come in. Nina's like, what? He's like, hey, Mama? He goes, Mama.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. I just love like you guys were like you guys were listening so
I was
intently
listening
to
so
it.
intently. If the camera was on us, bro, I would have been
Like I was like, wasn't there an ending in the early
Right.
Tekken game?
I was so into it.
Oh my gosh.
If I was close to you, I actually would have kicked you. Like, I actually would have kicked you. You
That's
had my
too
full-blown
satisfying.
attention. That's why I'm not listening to you no more, man. I ain't listening. And it was uninterrupted attention, bro.
Oh
and you
my
just
gosh.
squandered it.
Oh my gosh, my cheeks hurt from that one.
It was
That
worth
good.
it though.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one. Bro,
I still don't know what the answer is, but now I don't care.
Up until,
I-
look, Rip, I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't catch it till you said, Mama. I was at the ma. When you got to that part, I was like, this mother. Hold on, let the intros rock. Hold on, let the intros rock. Hold on. Let the intros rock.
No way they let it rock.
Mama. Oh. They just start swinging. Mama.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, damn, look at that. I thought you were gonna break it. Oh,
All right, the
gosh.
back of biz, no big deal.
Okay.
0-2 versus Victim of Ritual.
Ready, nice
That
running
first
two.
game was really fast.
I can hear these
We're
old
still
guys
talking
on the
about
mic
Mama.
out of breath laughing
Mama-
at the guy.
Mama beat him up real bad.
I told you to take that chicken out the
gosh.
freezer, didn't I? Told you to take that chicken out the freezer back too.
Hey.
Goes for a little reset there, maybe.
Man, Victim of Rituals, his movement is just incredible. With
Nah.
Nina too, especially the back sways.
Good.
Usually back sways when you're
Ooh, caught you peeking
maybe
with the
that was
blue
a back
stuff.
sway though.
Caught you peeking with the blue stuff. I'm gonna tell you who need to be tapped who needs to be touched. This dude, Steve Fox, Snake Charmer.
You know, that was a Steve Fox introduction trailer. When they introduced him in Tekken 4, that was like the first move they showed.
And everybody oohed and awed at that, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like
And
the first time people saw a
backwards.
microwave, bro. Bro, you see him duck backwards and punch up? Oh my God. People do that in real fights all the time.
Did you say they talked in the microwave?
No.
I don't know what you said. I was like, what?
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you put your hot pocket in there, you
You
gotta
gotta
talk
talk
to
to
it.
her. You gotta get. It's gonna be circling.
Oh my gosh.
Locked you.
I thought it was like water cooler talk. You turning into microwave talk.
Yeah, it's Michael. Everybody's
Yeah.
watching their lunch warm up.
And we got 5 minutes for my
Ooh.
chicken bowl. Oh boy.
Good patience on both sides. Oh, look at that! Did you see that, bro? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Victim, bro.
Whenever
It's the last one.
No, whenever Nina does like these crazy combos, it legit looks like she's glitching the game at times when she's moving.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Oh, magic
Magic
4
four.
into down back 2. Let me get this combo.
Man, Victim's just his movement with Nina is so good. Patience from both players. Oh, the counter hit though, nice. Whew. You can tell the way Victim's moving around too, just waiting for one mistake
Yep.
from 0-2 to try to whiff punish. But 0-2 playing super solid here,
Ooh.
but
Wiping the floor.
needed
Push
that
him
nice
around.
that
Unblockable.
guard break.
Set point for Victim right now. One launch will do it.
Trying to get a counter hit though.
0-2. Let me get another match though. Try to go for the throw. No go.
Oh, no throw
throw
break though. This is a
break.
bad position
Don't get
too.
up.
Good side
Nice
roll.
roll, needed that. It's a clutch roll.
Beautiful step
The
dodge.
blue stuff. 0-2 says not today.
That was so clutch. Good defense there and patience from 0-2. Not throwing it away super quick, but no throw break yet again though. Victim.
Dude, I love that throw.
Nice.
I don't know why. I just love that throw.
Yeah, you know, one of
Ooh, counter
the
hit.
counter hits. This might be
Oh,
it.
oh,
No
oh.
way.
Nine
This
and
into a mix.
Oh,
Wow, whip for the
oh, what
divine
a
cannon.
But wait, what? Oh, can we
Wow,
talk
into
about
the
the break?
slide?
Can we talk about the 1+2 break? Victim of
That was
Ritual. I
fast.
see you. That was hella fast.
Yeah.
All right.
That's I think that's one of those like real quick like
It's hella
giant
fast.
swings, right? Like
Nah,
the
it's
throw
10
break is real
frames.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very small break window there. Victor Ritual ready for it though. 2-0 to eliminate 0-2 from this tournament. 8th place. You get the other sock with the 32
You get the
quarters
other
in it.
sock, bro.
Congratulations.
I don't want to make any promises we can't commit to.
Okay, fine. Just the 32 quarters
Hit
then.
up Bobby Siege if you need to get your sock. If you don't get your sock,
Oh my goodness.
I swear to, from now on, every time y'all have me do this, I'm gonna try to say it with the straightest face. Yeah, man, 7th place with one sock.
One sock and
sock.
32 quarters.
32 quarters, baby. You know what time it is. Oh man.
That was a good ass
Yeah, that was a good set.
match too.
Yeah, I want to know,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's weird. Like, you think it was the ladder format compared to the traditional double elimination format. I was like, man, who sent Victim to losers? But he must have lost a few matches, right? So I'm looking at it now.
Right.
He did lose to Ty. That was one of the players that beat him. Let me scroll on through his matches here and see who else sent him down. El Poppy Big Bird got him. JoeCrush
Ooh,
got him.
El
Genghis
Papi.
Don got him. So a lot of
Big
players
Bird.
could take up. And yeah, look at that. The next match is Victim of Ritual, Genghis Don. When they met in the ladder, Genghis Don took him out 2-0.
Genghis Don, one of those players too. That's just like, you know, like I don't know how many people know about him, but every time he plays in these tournaments, he's always beating a player that's like favorite to win. So they're not a surprise to see him beat good players like this. And Victim though playing super well too. So it's an exciting match.
5th place against the snapback. Man, we giving out a whole CLG outfit here. If you could actually, that's what top 8 is composed of. It's just a CLG outfit. You look like a player.
You're gonna get a bunch of half outfits, you know, like one sleeve is missing off the shirt, you know, one sock for your foot, the
Hey,
waistband from the shorts, you know, that's it.
not the waistband.
Just the waistband from the shorts, the drawstring maybe, you know.
Just
okay.
one string.
Yeah, just a
Nice.
drawstring. But I think we are going to switch up the match that we're going to get next, guys. So we're probably going to go to Ty versus Soft and Wet. Of course, you know, Victim just played his match, so you don't want to make him play back-to-back, most likely.
Right.
Ty and Soft and Wet's an interesting one, too, though, because it's not a match I've seen a bunch. But that Geese Howard, I feel like one of the strengths of Software is just finding the side steps, right? He likes to whiff punish off of side steps, and that has been very successful for him. So Bryan from Tai, he's one of those characters where if you're tracking your opponent the right way, you can track very well, but you're also weak in those opposite directions, right? So it's kind of like a 50-50 of whether you're tracking correctly or not.
Yeah, it's tough overall, just because Geese is such a strong character. Like, I don't know what character Ty's gonna go with immediately, right? Because he might just feel comfortable playing, not Bryan, right? Maybe Marduk, maybe even Dragunov in this matchup too. So, I don't know if Soft and Wet even has other characters, but I don't think you need other characters when you have Geese. And just overall, Geese can be such an oppressive type of character that you don't want to play a character that you feel like, man, I'm just gonna let him run me over. You want to play a character that has the ability to fight back at least, but which one of those three characters is the best for that?
Yoj says Marduk 100%, huh?
Really? Okay, we'll see.
I mean, I could see the Bryan working out. Bryan does have a good punch parry, right? Not the best.
That's a good point.
Obviously.
Can't Marduk counter though? Like the back two or whatever, just like counter to go, oh, you're tackled now. Deal with my mix.
But this is what we were talking about, though, man.
Bryan Fury, 100%.
Oh, wow.
You nailed it, Yoj.
Wow.
we got
See,
proof
no one
in the
knows.
chat.
But what if? You know what? I'm not gonna even say that. I'm not gonna even say that. Let's go. We got Bryan versus Geese. Party versus Soft and Wet.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What if NASA is Soft and Wet?
NASA has a soft and wet party? This is like just a weird sentence up there.
Ooh, right? That is a weird sentence up there.
Yeah, NASA Soft and Wet party. Come on through.
Oh,
jump in.
good 2D jumps.
But can't get much damage, no meter, so not threatening too much if you're high right there.
Yeah, I feel like if this could definitely go the wrong way if you're Bryan, but Kai is looking pretty confident against the wall.
I mean, if your defense is all right, not much to worry about, but it's still Geese. But the thing is, when Tai gets any offense going like this, he's gonna try to keep it the entire time, right?
Wow.
And this is a good spot to keep it too.
Counter this taunt.
Yep, easy taunt. Unblockable into the 4-3, the easiest of easy.
Down 4. More pokes this time around.
Wow, he had the forward 4-1 there too.
Just didn't believe. Yeah. Ooh, counter hit hatchet kick.
Confirms that too. Oh, back rolled into.
Yo, sidestep 444. Did you see the taunt cancels in the corner? Yo, Ty, you need to chill. We just got her.
Oh my god, dude, the 444, he was on his tippy toes.
Dude, he
skating on the side of that.
He sidestepped the Rapukin and then did 444. Like, that was godlike.
The animation of the move sidestepped the Rapukin.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like,
that
he stepped
amazing.
over it, like, well, let me get over this puddle of water.
Yeah. And he just kicked him in the face at the same time. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it just looks so funny too, because usually when we see that move, like sidestep a move, we're so used to seeing it like 180, like go on the other side, right? But he got stuck on the wall, so he's like, I'm gonna just sidestep and stay in place.
That was amazing.
Good.
Still first of 2 out here.
Too.
Yeah, that was very good at the Bryan. Very nice. Yeah, the couple of times that we saw Software get some offense started, he didn't have meter to capitalize on it really.
I wonder if he wants to go to a bigger stage or a smaller stage even, because like the stage definitely didn't help him out there because he just got no offense going. But obviously I think Geese players love having walls. Obviously, might even see something like the Geese estate even. But that was just a tough one, man. That was just a tough match because whenever Tai plays like that, where he just gets super aggressive, when Bryan players can do that, it is just rough to deal with. He basically just went to the same stage, different outfit.
Same stage, different outfit. Yeah, it is kind of a reskin of that stage, except it's a little bit more crooked too.
It's only crooked because you start crooked.
That's why it's crooked, bro.
Start catty corner, bro.
It's not crooked. It's not like
it's crooked.
It's not like it's on the slant side.
It's
of
crooked.
the earth.
I like how Rip tried to make it final. It's crooked.
It's crooked.
But have you noticed? It's crooked.
That's how you do it. I mean, Ricky was out here saying dinosaur didn't exist, all right? Look, stage
Better be careful, bro. Better be careful saying that, man.
We're on that Kyrie Irving planet.
Kyrie Irving planet.
We're playing on the slanted edge of the earth.
Oh my god, dude. It's so stupid.
Standing the edge of your earth. It's crooked. Just got an orbital
it's
here
crooked.
starting
If
around.
you notice, it's crooked. caddy corner combo. Not gonna work.
Software with the meter too, and the stage positioning. He could do a lot with this, but Ty's making out.
What, you know, I thought you just said it's cricket again. That was a real sneeze. That was a real sneeze.
No one
Ooh,
heard that but you, Steve. It's okay.
I can't unhear it now.
Oh my gosh.
I love this stage. What are you guys talking about? You hear how epic this music is?
This music is tight.
Yeah.
I lose on the stage all the time, but
Oh,
I
he
love
loves it. Yeah. Rip likes to get carried off by the chocobo.
This place still just reminds me of Ontario, California.
It is.
It just doesn't bring me any happiness.
Oh, wall there.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't bring you happiness. Range drive connects. Blue stuff. Close it
the
out.
blue stuff.
Tell me what exists in Ontario, California. Del Taco?
Right?
That's it.
I don't even think they got Del Tacos out there, dude.
They do have Del Taco. It's right off the freeway.
All right, fine. Sounds like something to be happy about in Ontario, California.
I guess.
Strawberry lemonade.
Yo, Del Taco is buff, though.
lemonade?
Yeah, yeah.
Real chunks of strawberry in there. Muddled.
Oh,
Yep, muddled. This dude ripped back to the muddle,
I gotta
bro.
drive all the way to
Yep.
Ontario for it, though. Oh, damn.
Ooh, orbital against the wall, double knees.
What a call out.
Yo, damn.
Oh.
Jesus, let my man get up off the ground. You see his pants? That's an important individual.
I mean, he's stepping on his pants trying to get
Right?
up, man. Let us, help him
Damn,
up.
help him up. See the geese pattern on the pants? You better respect it.
Oh boy.
Nice interrupt there.
Damn you.
Nice block.
Wow, that
That's
sounded
important.
weird as hell. Yeah, the way I said it. Nice block.
Set
that was
point for
sick.
Ty here. Get in the top 4. Get a full pair of socks. Let's go.
Let's go. Your feet won't stink, bro.
What?
I said your feet won't stink, bro. You gonna have you gonna have a full pair of socks.
In the back.
That's good.
That's terrible.
Oh.
Bounce him.
Oh my God, that's gonna hurt if you get this wall. Oh,
Yo,
oh.
that would've been good.
I actually thought it was gonna work.
Oh,
Tried
God,
to go
he's-
for the parry, hold his knee, jet up on the
like, no.
wall, but not gonna go back.
He's the guy to the
forward,
bar.
spins the blue, do it again.
Another hat that's coming.
Oh,
it's on back four.
my God,
Sidewall.
Ty.
Save the life. Save the life.
Oh.
Down forward 2.
I really love the hesitation after the tech, just to be sure. Ty takes it party.
Oh, man, that was close, too. Ty almost, like he had the taunt. I don't think he believed that he had the timing. So he backed up, right? And waited for Software to get up and do anything. He didn't do anything, so he recognized, maybe I could do something. So he killed him right there at the end. I like the fact that he was playing patient, but that was a good conversion too at the wall after that taunt. The back 4, recognizing that it was gonna be sidewall,
Sideways,
so he had to do a different combo in order to
know why it's sideways?
save it. So, yep.
It's crooked.
It's crooked.
That's why.
It's crooked.
Exactly. There was no. You might be right. That stage is crooked.
It's crooked.
It's
Everyone's
crooked.
always sideways on the walls,
Give
man.
me mad Jerry Seinfeld. I thought it's crooked.
It's crooked.
It sounds like you're talking to George. I don't know, Rip. It's crooked. It is crooked.
Look at us,
Look at it, George. It's crooked. It's crooked, George.
Oh man. But congrats to Ty moving to the top 4 with that one, which I mean has to give us Gangs Dawn versus Victim of Ritual next, right? We got to find out who Ty's gonna be going up against in this top 4. So as we mentioned, Gangs Dawn did take out Victim earlier in the ladder play portion of this event. We're running Thursdays here at CLG. Thank you guys for watching and joining us here, CLG.tv. If you guys are on Twitch, Counterlogic Gaming's the channel, but you guys give it a follow. JoeCrush, yoj99 still going to be our winners final tonight. So we'll see who's going to be joining Ty, Victim of Ritual or Genghis Dawn.
This is gonna be a sick match, though, man. Just watching these guys play. You guys is definitely looking at some good ass Tekken, man. These players, Bobby Siege lying in the chat about having a girlfriend. These players are actually well versed in fighting each other when it comes to some high level Tekken. So it's really cool to see these players run across each other in different tournament formats just to see how the set's gonna go.
Man,
I'm just
the
getting jealous about
characters.
Bobby in the chat. He's got a girlfriend, a real one too. You put in parentheses.
Right, a real
So,
one?
you know.
But see, that's how you know he lying, man. It's the parentheses gave you away.
Real. It's real. It's
I just
real.
hung out with my girlfriend yesterday. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
This dude
Yeah, hold
lying,
on.
man.
Let me go grab it really quick. It's
By the-
let me get my
man.
bike pump.
Anyways, man, shout outs to Bobby Siege, bro. We just talking smack. Yo, shout outs to
Yeah.
CLG for holding us down. Shut up.
I'm just jealous. I want a real girlfriend.
I want a real girlfriend.
Oh man.
But no, man, it is true though. Watching these guys play each other is actually a treat because they're definitely some of the best players in the country. It's especially like we said before, a lot of players had their opportunity to try to take these guys out in that ladder format, but it's more about how many wins you get than how many, you know, those immediate 2 losses and then out of there. So it feels good to see these guys get to play more than just, you know, 1 game before they get to this top 8, 1 or 2 games before they get to this top 8.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously these two actually played before top 8, like Rip said, right? So the fact that they get to run it back in top 8, even though, you know, they already lost a few games prior to it, right? It allows you to get a lot of games in and get, you know, a lot of sets in against good players, and I'm sure they're happy about that. But obviously right now they're going to want to win this set. Genghis Dawn, Victim of Ritual. I think we're going to see Nina with Victim of Ritual and probably Fahkumram from Genghis Dawn.
Right, if it's not Fahkumram, most likely it's going to be the Katarina, right? Like, that's what we've seen from Genghis Dawn. It's usually the Fahkumram and the Katarina, but we'll see, man. You never know how these players are feeling. What's it going to be?
Boom,
Katarina
the
to start it off. There
Katarina.
you go.
Oh, and Infinite, Stage 2, Infinite Azure 2. Not sure who's going to prefer this, but it's going to be a lot of movement. It's going to be a lot of sidestepping.
Oh, wow. No walls either.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Man, that punish that they gave her is so good. I don't even know the command for that. It was like back 2-3 or something.
Oh, for Nina,
Back
yeah.
1-4. It's like
Yeah.
one of those kicks in the punches. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, arm into opposite leg.
Yeah.
To punish her,
Arm
yes.
into opposite leg.
It might even be the same. Is it not this? Is it the opposite? I don't even know.
I mean, I just said that because you said that, dude.
Yeah, I just mashed on numbers. I wasn't sure. I
Wow.
don't even know if the direction's right.
Get off of me.
You know, I'm looking back at Genghis Dawn's record, and the only loss was to Landon.
Well,
He beat everyone else.
And Landon's not even in the top 8 too. So.
Yeah. 13-1. Oh, sorry, this is JoeCrush. My bad.
Oh, what the? That's totally not.
It's not him.
Oh, wow, this is JoeCrush. My bad.
I was gonna say, how do you start a losing?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, wait a second, something seems wrong about that. Let me double check.
Small pokes. Wow, what a sway gets out of there.
Yeah, the sways from Victim, so good. It's risky though, right? Because you can't get clipped by mids, but Victim uses it at good spaces. Oh, but the damage from Genghis.
I don't feel like this is too bad for Katarina. Like, this feels very doable.
I mean, they're definitely going blow for blow when it comes to the poke game.
Oh, while standing 4. Oh,
my
spins the
gosh.
blue. Didn't get the full combo. Blocks the tackle, but not the down 4.
Very nice. Nice comeback from Victim there with that rage drive. What do you call the little duck back that Nina does?
The backsway?
It's kind of like a back, but it's like a stance. Like
Yeah.
you can do a grab out of it.
Yeah.
Well, but it's still just her backsway.
Okay.
I don't think it has a name, does it?
I don't
know. That's what I was
don't
asking
think so.
because the way he used it there to start it around, just to evade any kind of high and try to retaliate, he's just a little bit late.
I mean, the way he likes to do it is like the Hayashida step, right? The old school
Yep.
Nina movement where you backsway, sidestep, backsway, sidestep.
But started around, he just did a single one, right? Just to see the
Right.
response from Genghis and then try to whip punish it.
Ooh,
That's
low
the
parry.
part that's good with his backsway. What? How do you get in the back?
I don't
Drop
know.
the combo. Oh, jab out.
Nice jab. Yeah, good call out there. You get a little bit
Pokey.
of damage.
Slidey. Oh, wow, didn't get the launch.
Yeah,
Could have
down
did a
4-2
better
does not
punish.
lodge crouchers like that, so you're gonna have to make sure that they're either standing or it's a counter hit.
Dang, mama stance, that's what we're going to call it.
That's when she goes down back like that.
Only Steve calls it the mama stance. So.
Mama?
Oh, the multi-throw ender. Yo, Victim of Ritual tying to set 2 rounds apiece.
Yeah, Nina having a throw game is so nice. Man, that hit from downtown.
I mean, any character has a throw game, right? That's the thing about Katarina. She's one of the newer characters in Tekken 7. All the
Right.
new characters, they didn't get command grabs. They've only got 1+2s and 1s or 2s.
It's been like that since Tekken 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every character since Tekken 6 has only had a 1+2 throw.
Wow, that was a
Oh,
perfect stop
multi-throw?
from Victim.
Oh, it doesn't continue. Maybe going for real Oki?
Oh,
Boy,
Nice whip punish.
gonna hurt. Yeah.
oh wow.
Beautiful
Actually
challenge.
beats out the power crush.
Win this,
Oh,
win
Harrier
this.
gets over the low, spins the blue. Get off of me.
Get off.
break.
Regular throws only. New character.
Yeah, oh,
That's a break it. No!
Give me that leg. The pixel. Down back 3 will close it out for Victim to get the first game here. That was down to the wire, though.
Yeah.
Man.
Genghis Khan was swinging back too. Didn't want to lose there. Victim was trying to block everything, but it got tough there. The fact that Victim even got that tackle though was unfortunate for Genghis. You know, I'm sure that's like one of the ways you hate to lose. You hate getting tackled because just like you could have done anything because it's not like a invulnerable move, right? It takes a while to get started, and then you have a decent window to break it. As soon as you're on the floor and they're on top of you, there's like, oh god, please block a punch.
Block a punch,
it's a 50-50. And sometimes not even 50-50. You even saw that, right? He went for the leg lock, which is also pretty hard to break. I think it's like 1+2, then 2 like 17 times or something. So you got to be on point to even like break any of these options afterwards.
Bro, I never break any of those. I never.
Very confusing.
Never break them. That when they do like the reversal grab thing, I'm pretty sure I've never broken one of those ever.
Nope. When we did like tutorials back in the day, like I was like, "How do you do it?" And I learned to do it, and I could never do it outside of the tutorial.
Yeah.
Like
it makes
I've
it
never
harder.
done it in a match.
It makes it harder if you know how to do it, bro. Like I'm telling you, right? It makes it harder once you know how to do it. You never gonna get it now, bro. I get it on accident. Now that you know, you're never gonna get it.
I'll tell you right now, it's just 1+2, and then mash either 1 or 2.
I think it's 2.
I thought it was 2 as well.
It's 2 for either the leg break and then 1 for the arm break. The arm break.
What?
That was my understanding.
2 twos for the arms.
See, now that you know. Now that you know.
No, that's.
Is this why I never get it?
Yeah, this is.
Maybe I've broken it. I know how to break the arm bar. I've never broken the leg.
How do you break the arm bar?
It's 1+2 and 1s, right?
1.
Oh my gosh. I might be able to know how to do this.
You never knew how to do it?
I thought it was 2s.
The legs is 2s.
The fact that we've been playing Tekken for so long,
I always hit the 1s on the legs.
I sometimes break the 1s. I never break the leg breaks, bro. Never.
I've never broke either. They're both backwards to me. Now I know why. See you next Evo. You know?
Right? The more you know.
The tackles.
That's how you gonna win Evo, bro. You saw what happened to knee, bro. Y'all saw what happened to the no break on the attack. Or was that Khan? Either way.
Ooh,
wow.
Nice try.
Oh,
double rage.
So unfortunate too, because that should work. But
Double
just
rage.
the range of it.
Wipe the floor, got him.
Yeah, you know, honestly, Genghis Khan kind of put himself into that 50-50.
Yep.
He forced Victim into crouch. Victim just did it so quickly. Nice
low parry,
too.
dude. Victim of Ritual on fire right now.
Another Victim.
Almost got the wall combo, but even then, did like a little mini combo. I like that.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Genghis dying. Trying to find something. Power crush.
Yeah, nice choices.
Oh, another one. I bet you won't do it again, though.
Think.
Getting set up for it. Tried to go for the mid.
Wow, the down jab into the wipe the floor. Messes up the next follow-up, but how will Genghis Khan make this comeback if possible? He does have the rage. Ooh, the counter hit.
Oh, drop the elbow on her.
Wow.
Drop the elbow on her. Oh!
Hey.
Did you see how it killed? Like, it killed, like,
Yeah.
she smacked her on the ground, and then she died actually from the ground.
Yeah, bro.
The smack did a little bit of damage.
The amount of damage that rage drop does anyway, bro. It always feels like it does a lot, no matter what. Ooh, what a duck gets under there. Should be able to get the wall. Nina's good at this.
Yep. Those from mix. Nice choice,
Man,
too.
the
Mama stance. Dang, the mama stance mix. That's buff. Both of them are mamas, though. Oh!
Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful. Wait, Katarina's whose mom?
I thought Captain, not a specific person, but I thought she was like a mom or something. No, she says go home to your mama. Never mind.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Harry Stance again renamed. It's Mama Stance.
Mama stance too.
Yep. Yeah. Like Lydia. And a cat food stance 1 and 2. Got
Oh,
him.
no.
Wow, backwards. Yes, yes. You cannot tech roll in that situation.
I don't know if Genghis even knew that was going to happen, but for sure, Victim had no idea.
Victim had no idea, but like I think Genghis recognized it because it was waiting for the 3-3 on the back.
That
Yo,
was good patience from Genghis too, recognizing that, yeah, don't tech because you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Those are those situations that can randomly just pop up and help you out, especially on these octagon stages.
Yeah, it's because of
Often
Victim's
happen.
own combo,
Oh.
right? He got the
Yeah.
purple spin into the
caught you
4-3.
ducking. No.
Wow, and
Finish
the
it
wall
here. Yes.
carry.
Yeah, hella rage. No,
What?
the second
What?
hit misses.
No
Oh,
throw
tech.
break.
You have to tech. Oh,
Wow, and just like that, Victim of Ritual over Genghis done. 2-0 gets revenge for the ladder play where Genghis 2-0'd Victim. So that's the time to do it in the double elimination phase of the tournament. Victim moving on to top 4. Genghis out at 5th here. CLG run it Thursdays.
I can imagine their sets always go pretty close because those games were pretty close. So good job from Victim to clutch that one out.
Yeah, that was wild. I was wondering, we were asking how did Genghis end up in the loser bracket from the placement out of the ladders. He actually lost to JoeCrush twice. And then I feel like that's a big problem, right? Like you played the guy who's number 1 twice in the ladder play.
You're doing so well, you got to keep playing somebody, right? So you can see here, this is the bracket there. JoeCrush versus yoj99 on the winner side. And the loser side is Ty versus Victim of Ritual. That's a sick top 4, man.
So we're going to get JoeCrush going to this winners finals match, going up against yoj99. We already saw what both of them bring to the table. I'm interested to see if JoeCrush is going to stick with the Jack, maybe switch to the Geese possibly. What do you guys think?
I think we see Jack. It's been a lot of Jack lately. I don't really feel like Geese is really the character that he's been going with. But we're going to find out in just a second, guys. We got to take a short break here. The CLG, FGC, run it Thursdays. East Coast back for Tekken 7 will continue after this.
Boom.
Boom. Welcome back, guys, to CLG FTC's Run It Thursdays for Tekken 7. Rip Rick's the Tasty Steve here, and we're down to our top 4. Coming up next, we've got our winners final. JoeCrush going up against yoj99. Yoj, a little surprising, took out Ty very convincingly there. Yoj obviously been playing very well. Yoj, Ty, and JoeCrush all did fantastic at Evo. Obviously, we've been talking about it. They've all done very well this entire week. So gonna be cool to see how this tournament shakes down and when we get down to the finals. But JoeCrush, yoj99, how do you guys feel about this one?
This is gonna be a tough one no matter what, man. Both of these guys are very, very good players. JoeCrush, we already been talking about both of these players. Definitely getting better over the past year, just watching them play online, offline. I actually don't know what's gonna happen though, man. I want to say that this is JoeCrush's, set, but Yoj has been playing crazy, bro. Did you hear he beat Rip at Evo?
That's what I heard. I heard he beat Take, the Japanese player who's made multiple top 8s at Evo.
No one cares about that.
I heard he beat that guy. Yeah, it's true. Nobody cares. I mean, that guy's boring to watch anyway. Ricky, how do you feel about the match?
You even gave Take props after that. He was like, "Man, Take's Devil Jin looks kind of nice."
Wow.
I did.
I like
That's
the
what happened.
I like the voice. Man, Take's Devil Jin is kind of nice.
Kind of nice. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Hey, Ricky, did you see Take? He's got the Devil Jin. It's kind of nice against JDCR. Sound just like this. Tell me more about it, Ricky.
Well, see, now you sound like him a lot. Honestly, I want to know what character Joe's gonna play. He did play Julia first for a hot second, right? That second's long gone. I don't think he plays Julia in tournament anymore. Yoj is only Julia, I think so. I wonder if Joe has an idea of which character he likes in this matchup. But right now, it just seems like he's full on Jack, right? Non-stop Jack.
Nah, it definitely seems like it's Jack. It definitely seems like we're gonna be looking at the Jack, but I don't know. I feel like this dude JoeCrush always surprises me with some of the character picks sometimes. But JoeCrush has been playing really. The Jack has been doing just numbers in general. So
we're speaking about how Yoj beat Take, but the previous Tekken World Tour champion 2019 is Chikurin, and JoeCrush was the one that eliminated him from the tournament at Evo. So JoeCrush is already taking names, and this is before he's made a name for himself, right? He's taking names before he's even done anything for him. So right then you already know that he's on the come up.
That's actually really interesting because in my head his name is already there, but you're right. He hasn't done it in a big tournament yet, right? He hasn't. Yeah. I don't even think he's made top 8 in a big tournament like a Calm Breaker, a CEO, an Evo, anything of that caliber, right? Offline major event. So we'll see. JoeCrush, obviously one of the biggest names when it comes to online tournaments. Also offline, he's also performed well. The Red Bull the Pit 3v3 event that happened there. He won first place with Arslan Ash and Ty. But him himself solo in a tournament, not yet. And this will be a good test here. Obviously, we do see the Geese Howard coming out from. This is a 1st to 3 now that we're in the winners final, right? So
good point.
That's a chance for him to check out some of his other characters. We'll see how it goes.
What if he got inspired by all the Geese players out there? But I mean, he beat Chikurin, one of the best Geese players too. So
maybe that was his statement, man, you don't know this character that much. I know everything about it. Watch this.
Uh-oh.
Damn!
Oh, he's already got counter hit by Party Crasher. Ooh, that was good.
He had it, yeah.
That's a tough hit from him, though. You got to really just be confident in the distance.
Ooh, get your ass over
on
there.
hit.
I like the challenge there. Because Soft and Wet seems like a very parry heavy Geese. Joe's not that, but he seems to always parry something.
Yep. It's like he keeps the fear there. It's like, look, I know you think I'm gonna forget about this move, but I never will. So you gotta respect.
This didn't punish, but
yeah, they both made mistakes. They're big mistakes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
double Raccoon.
I gotta say, starting from that first draft, not looking good for Yoj. There's a lot of hesitation.
Wall.
He's also one of those characters with
double
great wall carry.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I think that was a setup too.
That was hella setup.
Are you dead?
Yep.
Hella dead, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Standing out of range of that spring kick and then do wall standing 1 to kind of realign to her back and continue the damage was such a good move from Joe. Oh, he did a high counter there. He must have been baiting a back 4 or something. That was a hard read because the high counter, the payoff is not the best. You want to go mid or low.
Right. What would it have been? Magic 4?
I think, Magic 4, back 4, something of that nature.
It's a little too slow for the punish. It's definitely going to cause him around.
It's gonna be the round 2.
Yoj on the board here.
Oof.
Finishes it.
And JoeCrush is ready to. He's like, I think you might finish this. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, I was gonna say the defense versus Julie not looking that bad. Eats a shredder kicks. What? That was down 1.
I think Joe did down 2 there, just like out of nowhere. Hop kick came out.
Low break from Yoj here. Gets caught, but the wall's right in the way, so that's not too much damage he's gonna eat.
Joe does have 2 meters.
Oh, so you said that. It's like, you know what? You're right, Ricky. I got 2 of these things, man. I got 2 of them things down there. Hold on.
And that's
that was quick as hell.
Game number 1.
I mean, JoeCrush like, probably the favorite here, right?
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't. And it didn't even seem like Yo was playing bad. It's just that just got hit. You know, it's tough.
I mean, that one round where he got caught with the setup at the wall and all of a sudden it's in his back, it takes off 75%.
But
that's a good setup.
Yeah, that's one mistake, right? Now one mistake costs you your entire life point. That's you know, that's 1 round. That's you just need two more. That's 3 rounds, right? So
yeah, and Joe has gotten really good at this. Like with Jack, when he uses the down 1+2, he knows that most people can't punish it, right? So he's gotten really good at capitalizing on the things that are very good with his characters. But Yoj, I think he did start off a little shaky, but by round 3 or so, I think he kind of leveled out. He's like, all right, I'm playing now. So that's good to see. Long set here, best of 5 in this situation. So Yoj has some time to adjust. And just down 1 game right now, so that's a decent start.
What do you change up here, though? What's...
It's a little scary because I think Joe is going to get better and better with the Geese. I think that was his warm-up game with Geese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if you're Yoj right now, you just have to hope that the stage select that you choose right here, he goes to Jungle Outpost too.
Yep.
It's kind of tough, right? Because Geese can definitely just
do some stuff on his walls. That's the thing. I feel like Geese has like one of the advantages of like, yo, my man's gonna do damage no matter what. The walls help him out, you know. And Julie is really gonna be able to like stay in your face if she really plays it correctly. She's gonna be able to party crash her. She's gonna be able to make sure you're not like trying to sidestep a lot because she's gonna be doing these mids. She's gonna be doing these lows. So you can see him really fighting it out in like, you know, trying to keep it in the middle of the stage. But if any point in time we get to these walls, there's gonna be damage on the line.
Yeah, and you know, but the thing is that, especially with Geese, right, he's a threat to make it to any wall right now. Like, obviously, he's doing all this damage. But if his back's to the wall, too, all he needs is one perfect mid-counter and switch sides up already and getting mad damage. So, it gets scary with the walls of all both players. But nice
what a dub!
Good defense.
4-4-2-1 for the ender, the lunge punch.
No,
counter with the wall!
Yo, it goes Raging Storm. Oh, no, Deadly Neo Ray.
That's enough damage. See you later. Next round, please.
That sucked. that was awful.
I mean, he was a guest, though, right? Joe's like, it's going to be a low counter.
Yeah. I mean, well, Yoj did sidestep, right? Could have, you know, maybe kind of showed his card a little bit.
Wow, got the trade and the combo still going for Yoj.
Just a little too early with the jab.
Bounce!
A little too close. Nice.
Wow. Good. Hey.
Damn. Close to the wall, but that
down you're hella dead.
Nice.
Yo, JoeCrush. JoeCrush, the original Crush.
Nice counter hit there. This is looking pretty free for Joe right now. This is going to be big damage.
Falcon make no bounce.
Doesn't matter. That's
oh my
double
damage. Thanks for the stage, kid. Stand up. Wow. Quick second game.
Yo, JoeCrush, man. He said, I got stuff to do, man. I need more than just a sock, man. Those 32 quarters, they gonna do it for me, man.
He's like, yo,
I can put these socks.
The faster I get done to this winter final, the faster I can get back to my West Coast ladder matches. You know, I'm trying to get in that top 8. Oh my goodness, that was really fast. And you know, as expected, I do think that Joe was just warming up that first game with the Geese. Right, he's been playing Jack the whole time we've seen him so far. So there we saw the Geese warmed up, and the stage. I mean, you know, if you get the balcony breaks, everything you get the wall break, it's good for you. But when your opponent's landing all of it, it's bad news, man. Bad news.
You can see Bobby Siege, man. Real talk. You definitely telling the truth, man. Like that stage, if you have certain characters, they can make quick work of you on stages, whether balconies, like there's a bunch of walls. I mean, that stage itself, you've seen certain players, they go to their stage because they got setups. They know a player like Ty on a stage like that, man, you might as well just hit record right now on the Twitch stream because it's going to be highlights because of the walls alone and just that stage. But the mirror match.
Whoa. Okay, I haven't seen this. This is interesting.
Not expected, but Yoj apparently obviously has a Geese in play, so he's fed up.
I hope the first thing Yoj does is jump at him. Just jumping kick him in the face. He's gonna hit a button, it'll work.
But here's the thing, Joe, I'm sure, is comfortable with this matchup enough, right? Because Geese is one of those 2D characters that it's probably the easiest for Tekken players to transfer over to and be successful with. Akuma's still there, but the execution needs to be a little bit on point, whereas not so much with Geese.
Man.
So, but I'm sure because of that, Joe has played many more Geeses, so I'm sure he's comfortable in this match. Whereas Yoj, you know, often has he played the Geese mirror.
Dude, it would be so cool if both these characters get nerfed next week.
Oh, wow.
Both of these characters are the jump in. Hey.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, both the clothes and the
size
non-clothes.
that
Yeah,
three.
nerf both of them.
Both outfits. Wow, the wall break did big
yoj99.
damage.
Oh, okay, now we're in trouble.
Yeah, now just don't get counted. Just
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Interesting choice from Yoj was working out.
4-4. Big
Jump
2D
it!
jump again. Nothing big.
He had meter too, though.
What a duck. Small punish you get.
Yoj.
Tried to get a counter at 4 there, but got interrupted by that 1-2. That 1-2 from just Geese. Nice stab.
Yes.
Okay. Spins the meter.
Why are you using Julia?
Bro, no. Don't say that.
No, I don't know, man. JoeCrush said the same thing when he was playing Julia for a minute and then stopped playing Julia and went back to Geese.
Yeah.
Yoj just might be on the same trajectory as Joe.
Get out the air, anti-air.
Ooh.
You know, maybe it's just backwards. Yoj is just backwards Joe.
Dang.
Oh my God, Ricky.
The multiverse is real.
Even almost spells his name backwards, man. Calls. Oh, what a call out. That's standing for.
What
this
the?
is the combo, though.
It's okay. Dude, he's doing better with dropping combos than he was playing with Julia with full combos.
Bro, he
Oh,
actually.
he didn't even get it.
Catch
Oh,
him
he
in
got
the
full
cover, man.
combos. Oh, no meter, though. Gonna still hurt.
Hella hurt.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. No, he tried to
down
kick.
jab
Mixed.
missed.
Oh.
He got mixed.
Are you
Is it
dead?
enough? Not dead. Get him kick. I knew he would.
Wow. Wow.
That was such a great sidestep from Joe, which made that get-up kick whiff.
Mm-hmm.
If he did not do that step, that he would have to block that. Clutch there, but Joe still behind.
And Yo's still looking for these side steps.
The down 4-2.
Whoa. Wow, 1+2 just caught him stepping.
Man.
Uh-oh.
I finally spent it. Now JoeCrush with the life lead, the meter lead.
Is he about to get Geese Howarded, though?
Oh, what
Nice
a
block. Beautiful
block.
blocks.
And I still saved the
no.
meter for the next round.
Yeah, Yoj out of meter here. That's the difference. Joe with 2 bars and mixes.
Yeah, you see him trying to get that counter in because that's gonna be big damage here. Yoj with 1 meter though, so he can do his own set of damage here. But if Joe gets a little bit more meter, has 3 bars, he can kill.
Counter
Oh my
down
God,
4.
what did I just say?
Yep.
He's got 3 bars of
He's
meter
gonna try
with
to
it.
carry to the wall and use a super.
Oh.
Weird,
It cost
weird.
him. Uh-oh. But he's got a
It's
huge
fine.
lead. Counter, get him, though.
Yoj, wait a minute. Here comes Yoj99.
Yeah, it's good for Yoj. Goes for mix.
Dude.
Nothing there though.
Joe's defense against the mix from Geese is perfect so far.
Yeah, Yoj can't go for basic mix. That's the thing.
He's just blocking the mid and looking for the lows.
16 seconds.
Raccoon.
16 seconds
He had
left.
it, he had
Back 3-2.
it.
Max mode activate.
Time.
Yeah, there's not enough time left. He's got to notice. Oh, the jump back. He's got to jump forward.
He
Jump
actually
back.
cleared it.
Yeah.
He
No, not
actually
enough
cleared
time.
it. Oh,
He could have jumped over.
wait. No, it's going to hit. No, if that would have
Damn.
hit, though, I can't
He
see the
had
light
the
bar.
step. He had the step on the Raccoon, but he didn't jump. He didn't believe he did. If he had jumped there, he might have been able to convert. But there you have it. JoeCrush gets it done. Nice effort from Yoj with the Geese mirror match. But
Yeah.
3-0 JoeCrush Congratulations, you're in the grand finals. Guaranteed a top 2 finish here. Yoj loses finals. Not out of it. Guaranteed top 3 still, obviously. But man, that was crazy. I like seeing the Geese Howard out of Yoj, gotta say. And I still hope that both those characters get nerfed next week. Yeah, it was a shocker.
I kind of agree with you. I'm not going to even start.
Geese and Howard, both of them.
I hope it's like cumulative too. Like they both get nerfed, and then to combine together, it's just even extra nerfed.
Perfect.
You know,
Perfect.
I guess they're kind of going to nerf the stage too with the new wall break system. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a new. Wait. We don't know what it is exactly, right? Because it could be that certain moves that wall stun before now give that crumple thing, and moves that didn't have any kind of wall stun before now also do that. So depending on that, might be a huge rebalance across the thing, right? So I don't know if it's a buff or a nerf or what's in the wall system.
Because you think about the strings that you use as a player. Like imagine if you're a king player and that it does that stagger on 4-2-1.
Oh.
You know? See, or for
but that's what I'm thinking.
My Ganryu combo on the wall, the little windshield wiper, that doesn't do it.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's what I'm
puts
saying.
him in that state?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It seems like the wall breaks now, instead of giving you like a combo thing, it literally just makes the stage bigger. Or you get a guess off of after you get the break instead of like a full combo. Or maybe they just scale it to the point where other characters get different things as well.
Yeah, who knows? I
gotta wait and see.
Yep, I'm excited for the new patch. That's the reason why this patch right now, like these tournaments right now that we're seeing, last chance, man. I think that's the reason why we're seeing so much Geese right now. It's like, man, we might not get this next week.
It might be the last time you see him.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the reason why we're throwing out like empty threats. Like, wait till next week, man.
Yeah, wait till next week. Nice combo, kid. Nice re-wall splat combo. Next time I'm getting on a knee, I'm getting him from blocking the rest of that.
After the patch.
Coming up next, we do have Ty versus Victim of Ritual. This is a top 4 match. This will be first to 2, best of 3 here, right? So then winner of this gets Yoj. So you know Ty probably wants that run back, but not gonna be easy. Got to get through Victim in a first to 2 to get there. This one, dude, I don't know what character Ty's gonna pick anymore. It's all up in the air.
I mean,
I want to see the Bryan versus Nina. It just fills my heart with joy. It just seems right.
Fills my heart with Tekken 5.0, and it's a Marduk.
Of course, Ty never wants me to be happy, huh?
Of course, Ty never wants me to be happy.
Of course, he never wants me. He always beats me in the tournaments.
I just want to
want me to live, bro. Just try to live.
As soon as a semi, so this is only first to 2. Still nice though, right off the.
Joe ass in the air,
bro. Victim didn't even get a chance to play. He's
had his life
he did
gone.
damage though.
Oh
my
boy.
god. Oh.
Right,
yeah, see you next week, Marduk.
Yeah, I'm done like 3 times.
He's gonna get buffed next week, dude. Watch. Right. I can almost guarantee. How did he escaped all of the changes before? Or he's definitely dodging this one too.
Okay, just a 1-2.
All I needed. First round of tie. Mission build.
2 good reads, and that was 80% down.
Oof. Counter hit on the slide. Oh.
Big damage from the big boy. Wall pressure here. Nina, so good at just kind of poking your life away without you even noticing it.
Right? It's real annoying too.
Yeah. Like if you're not really paying attention, she could just poke you to death and you'll be like, where'd all my health go?
Now I can't take no hits. I literally can take no hits now because this character just hit me 15 times. But Marduk,
yo, this might. Oh my god, no way.
That's gonna hurt
What's
though.
a mix?
Oh my god! Look at the damage! Wow, that's what he went with. It was a safe low, right? So if you block it, it's okay. But it could have been low parry there. Ty just was guessing it would be mid.
Yeah, and it's a slow one too.
Very
Ty just
slow.
really just died. He just watched himself die. It was like seeing your predictions on Start GG, and it was just perfect.
Projected bracket.
Yeah, projected my death accurately.
Huh. Nice comeback from Victim there. Ty almost had the comeback, like 1 pixel short. Choke slam.
Choke slam.
Yeah,
tries to go for the power crush.
Throws.
Uh-oh.
This beginning of something bad.
Oh, very
this
bad.
Could actually be the beginning of the end. Yo, Marduk.
Oh my god.
Reverse the tackle, eat the rage drive tackle.
That sucked.
Same arm for the break.
Oh, wow. Oh, get your ass in this air, though.
Why
bulldozer.
Throw? Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice tech though.
Shut up.
Victim. Gonna need to stay alive.
Important throw check. Wow, down forward one would have been perfect there. Counter down back two.
That should be it. Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Oh
combo.
my. Yo, Ty with the Marduk versus Victim of Ritual taking out Nina in one game.
Man, that looked a little rough there, but it just seemed like they were both swinging. But man, that one comeback Ty had where he just got one tackle, and it was just like, well, that's the end of that.
Bro, it took off so much damage.
I mean, like I said, he uses the strength of his characters very well. Him and JoeCrush, I should say. Damn, dude, that was impressive stuff. Their first game, it is again best of 3, first of 2, so that's a fantastic start. I gotta look. Did Victim lose to Ty in the ladder as well? Yes, he did.
Hey.
So it's another run back here for Victim, but not going the same way as it did against Genghis Dawn. So we'll see.
Yeah.
You know,
And
Ty.
it was 2-1 when they met in the ladder.
I wonder if what character Ty played then, right? Because he
Right.
could definitely switch it up, right?
True.
He could just feel like the Marduk is gonna work better, even though I won that last set with the Bryan or whoever. But overall, I think Ty probably ended up winning that set with Marduk and stuck with it. We don't know though. But Victim, I don't think we'll switch characters unless. I swear Victim played Anna at one point.
No
too.
way, did he really?
I think
didn't know that.
that's true. I think that's true.
I don't know. I don't ever see. I've never seen it in tournament. I think I've only seen like casual, you know.
I
But
feel like it was some other weird character like Zafina or something.
it's so
does
weird how to
sound
say
weird.
Zafina's a weird character now. It's
I
like
mean, when
every-
you think about
always felt she was weird,
Victim, if you think
Yeah.
about Victim, you don't think Zafina necessarily.
well, every character's weird.
I mean,
for
it ends
Victim
in
if
an
it's not
Ina,
Nina.
there you go. Yeah,
That's all you need is the
Zafina,
end.
Nina, that's all you need. It's perfect. And I see chat saying Zafina, so yeah, maybe it is Zafina that he was running before. I mean, that could be a good character to pick against Marduk too. You might be able to backdash out of the tackle,
Yep.
let it a little bit in front of you, down forward too.
Get out of harm's way a little easier with the movement. That makes sense.
Yeah, side step left with her could be good.
But
Could
you
be
still,
good.
You still just got to avoid getting hit, and that's the hard part. Man, Victim must be an old school player because he went random.
Yeah, he always ran up stage 2. I don't feel like Victim ever picked stages.
That's actually
Doesn't
sick.
care.
I very
Whatever.
rarely pick stages anyway.
It's like that old Khabib saying, "Send location. I'll fight anywhere. Send location. Any location, random."
Oh, power crush.
Ooh, tried to roll back catch. Nope, no dice there. Victim staying on the ground.
The sidestep right.
Yeah.
Patience there. Could have been counter hit, but I not swinging. Now look at this. The wall pressure.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a bad position to get Victim stepping on the
What a
gas.
low parry. Hold on.
So good.
Gonna get
Yeah.
the wall. Oh no, I was wrong. Bulldozer
Python
anyway.
explosion.
Oh man, and you got so lucky that second hit of
Beautiful
that Python
spacing.
explosion to hit. Oh my god.
He could have had a bigger punish. He actually backdashed the spring kick far enough that he could have did a down forward 1 on it. It whiffed completely, but he wasn't ready for that because he thought he just had to get a small punish on block.
Yeah. And it feels like Victim has so many of these rounds just like, right there, and then just gets counter hit once, and the Marduk show
Yeah.
begins.
It's Marduk, bro. what he
Oh,
do.
the down 4-1.
You know when Marduk, if your show is named after you, you always win.
Okay,
And just
throw
run up and grab
breaks.
again.
Speaking of, Victim of Ritual tried to get one of his own.
And you gotta test, man. Always test the thrower. See if they're worthy of throwing you back.
Don't you dare
Not
throw me.
worthy.
Don't you dare touch me with your filthy hands.
Oh my god, what a weird punish.
He's got narrow hips. He sidesteps everywhere. What is this, Tekken Tag 2?
Oh no.
Oh, wow. The
That was
1-2
cool.
catches her out of
Yeah,
the blue stuff, and it literally puts her airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah,
Yeah, she jumps over lows at the beginning.
Yep, the ability to jump over lows comes with the price. You're airborne.
I've never seen that, though, with the jabs floater out of it. Ducks the
Nice.
high. Beautiful
And
grab.
immediately goes for it because he knew the sidewall might mess up the combos.
Yep.
Just kept it simple, got max damage immediately. I like that.
Good stuff.
Good break, too.
That's what he needs right now. Victim's gonna have a good. Might break the wall
Oh,
here.
oh my gosh.
And still has, still has spin.
And this is exactly what I was talking about on this stage, man. Jungle. Oh. The patience.
Solid defense. The pixel. Nice.
Nice.
Good stuff to Victim. Staying alive here. Man, this is scary because
Yep.
you're this close to eliminating Victim, but you can't feel comfortable here at all.
Oh, counter hit down back 2, gonna get the wall.
Just a little bit of breathing room right now. I'm a little bit comfortable. Not comfortable anymore.
No.
No more.
Can opener.
Oh no. Oh no, now you're stressed out all over again.
1+2 throw.
Broken.
Victim still got the throw breaks.
Wow, that
he
slide.
slides.
It was so
Back it
active.
up. Ooh, boy, that was close. That was real close. Rage
Hold on,
mode for
that-
Ty. He can win with one hit here.
Oh, I like.
Oh, it's
no
over.
break.
The wall might mess everything up.
Oh,
Nice.
What?
The best of-
Oh, you don't want
What
to win.
time?
You don't want to win. It's cool.
Wipe the floor with them.
It's cool, you don't wanna
Just
win.
like that. Final round.
Was that
game
Rage
2.
Art?
I
Had
don't
to
know
have
what it
been
was.
Rage Art, right?
Maybe. Probably.
Nice break on the
Oh,
jackhammer. Tackle. Break. Oh no.
it's about even here.
Look at how aggressive Ty's being. Another throw break. Victim of ritual.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Could cost him though.
Nice
Nice
conversion.
They damage here and wipe the floor.
Yo, Victim is running away with it.
Nice.
Another low kick, and we're tied up. Ty had it. He had a step on him. Where was the rage art? Where was the rage drive? Where was anything? Instead, we got down back 1+2.
I haven't seen down back 1+2 since Tekken 4.
I was about to say the
Like
same
when
thing.
that character first came
It
out.
used to be
like,
good.
It used to be
It used
so
to be
good, dude.
Yeah.
It was like
now
Tooth Fairy. He sidestepped and
Boom!
arms stayed completely straight the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know
But for
what
Ty
that
to do it
was.
right there, definitely was he was not paying homage to Tekken 4. He wasn't even alive when Tekken 4 came
It's like
out.
Nino
He did
used
that
to be
move
good
on
in
accident.
Tekken 4.
That was not one of those like, yeah, I like this move, I want to do it. No, that was a mess up.
Seemed
And that
like
cost
it.
him like everything too, right? Now
Everything.
it's tied up 1-1. And you can definitely look back at that moment. If
Mm-hmm.
Ty happens to lose the set, you can definitely look back right there and be like, that's where he lost it.
I mean, that's what I was saying, right? When he was up 2 rounds, then Victim won the next. I'm like, you can't be comfortable here against Victim.
Yeah.
Like, just the player in general. You know, Victim's not the kind of guy who starts crumbling under the weight of the match. Like, you know,
Facts.
you got to win 3 rounds. If you
That's
don't,
facts.
if you don't want to be 3 rounds, it's still on.
You know, it's remember how we always said about Junior too? Like Victor
Right.
kind of has that thing where it's like, yeah, they seem to play better when they're down, right? So it's almost like, hey, you kind of want to bring them up with you. Like, all right, I'll win a round. Now I gotta kind of let them win a round.
You
so
can
they
win this one. Come on, there you go. See,
Yeah, you
it's
gotta-
not
you gotta
that
do it like
serious.
that.
Now I'm gonna steal real quick. You know, like
Yeah, you gotta snatch it while
before they realize
before
that's
they
about
know
to
what's
be over.
happening. Got to do it
Yeah,
now
exactly.
before they notice.
Because as soon as because when Victim's down 0-2, he's like, oh, okay, I can play. I can win. Let me just beat you up real quick.
The never quit attitude with a character like Nina definitely works because she
Oh, yeah.
snowballs really well. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
gets really easy for that character. And on top of that, Victim of Ritual can do all that stuff too. Those crazy wall carry combos and yeah, I saw it right there on that jungle stage, on jungle outpost stage. That combo with the balcony break still got the wall hella damage.
Yeah,
And
Nina's weird, right? Because she's always had crazy wall carry if you had execution. And then they were like, let's just give her it without execution as well. You know? So it's pretty interesting how they've changed the character.
But the thing is that
game.
you could still use that execution, and the good Nina players, the ones that are confident and are just
Like
like,
Victim?
I have the execution, yeah, like
Definitely
Victim.
like
It's like, yeah, I'll always do it, you know. So,
Mhm.
Ooh,
But
same
again,
stage, Forgotten
same
Realm
character.
this time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
don't
we're
know.
tied up.
I don't know. I don't know about the stage. I don't know how Nina does with the stage.
She does
I know
fine.
that
She does
her
fine.
regular wall combo is gonna do more damage.
Yeah, she does fine. I know we
We'll
always
see
talk
who
about
gets
how
it.
this stage is like, oh, body slam.
That's gonna break the floor. All
Give
right,
me this
one
floor.
and this is gonna hurt for Victim.
Oof.
Hey,
oof.
hey.
Oh,
Low parry. Are we
no.
taking another one? Dude.
Oh.
Python explosion.
Oh.
Tackle follow-up.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
dead.
that was a tech trap.
Perfect. Give me it.
Let me get
And
one
that
of them.
tackle did it as a tech, so it caught at the very end of it, so it's harder to break.
Good patience though. Ty with the choke
Again.
slam through the floor. Jesus Christ.
Immediately. Oh, nice. All right, you needed to hit that, but Victim staying alive. If you're Victim, you're happy with that because broken floor. But that, you're not happy with that. That's a
Oh my
that's a broken
God.
floor. That's
Oh
the
my
last
god.
floor.
Give me another floor.
Step
Step on it. Hey.
Victim finally gets to play.
All right,
With
now
the
we're playing
3-4s,
Tekken, right?
now we
Yeah.
can play Tekken. Oh my god.
I lost
no.
a round and a half. Man, there are a lot of grabs working out here for Ty, right? This is great. He had 3 different breaks for grabs and they all have landed. Set point for Ty just like that.
Yeah, and each grab basically was a launcher too, so.
While standing
No
4.
shock that victim's down 2 rounds down.
Ooh,
Nice
the reversal.
counter.
Goes for the 2. Oh,
Wow, what a
Hasn't shown
choice.
that that much too.
Oh, high stepping. Big counter hit. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Wall carry, that's gonna hurt like hell. Ground throw, 50-50, broke it.
All right, Victim. Is it time for another 3-round comeback? You got one in you? With rage?
Bro, this is going to be tough. I mean, with Rage, not that tough. Because Nini could definitely run that.
You gotta go.
No
oh.
throw break again, though,
Dead
and that
draw.
will be that. 3-round three for the final game. Ty over Victim Ritual. Nice showing. Victim, though, out at 4 tonight. Ty gets his run back, is what it's going to be. Ty versus Yoj. Yoj is, of course, the player who sent them to the loser bracket 2-0 earlier. Now they play a best of 5 in the losers final.
Yo, thank you guys for tuning in, man. CLG running Thursdays. We're being blessed, giving you guys out there the goodness that Tekken from as fresh off Evo is actually really what I want to say, because, man, it was so good to be there, man. Rip, man, you held it down in grand finals, by the way, man. It was actually ridiculous. I had to go back and, listen to it, man.
I haven't listened to it yet. I got to go watch it. That was fun, though. It's always fun commenting with Mark, obviously. Me and Mark, we've had some cool top 8s this year, dude. CEO is another one, which is just ridiculous. And I think this Evo, the top 8, when you looked at the bracket initially, it was one of those situations like, all right, there's like 10 Geese Howards, 4 Julias. You know, like this could be rough. But then instead, the way it played out was perfect. You know, it's just amazing. Shout out to Nee.
Yeah, man, knee holding it down. But y'all can see it right here. Losers final. It's going to be yoj99 going up against Ty. Best of 5, like the homie Rip said before, man. And it's gonna get kind of sweaty in here, bro. yoj99, definitely one of those players we've been seeing all year, last couple years actually do really well. Ty just the same, coming from, dang, we got to call it the online season, the online anime season of Tekken, bro. We had a whole new,
All 3 of these.
a whole new group of challengers that came solely from the online side of things, man. And the new challengers, I like to say. But it's gonna be losers final. yoj99 versus Ty, first to 3.
Get
the
ready
new
for
challengers?
the new challengers.
We're Street Fighter 3, straight up just the new challengers, the one no one remembers.
Online.
Yeah, no, it's cool. That's our top 3 here tonight for this East Coast edition. Don't forget, guys, run it Thursdays. We'll also have a West Coast edition, right? That ladder's playing out. They're working their way down to the top 8. Texas can be in both. So maybe JoeCrush right now, he's like, it's loser final. I can get a couple ladder matches in. Boom. Let me try to get my standings up. Let me see if I can qualify for this top 8
I
in
think
both.
you can only enter one of them, though.
Are you
like
sure?
once you enter one,
I don't know
you're
what the
done.
rules are. I don't know.
I don't know what the rules are either.
Why would you be blocked from entering one or the other, though? You know?
Because you entered one
Yeah,
already.
bro.
you greedy.
So what?
Y'all,
Why
what about
would I
other
be so
people,
greedy?
man?
You're there to play online, dude. It's the same. Just helping everyone else
They're
level
playing
up by
online,
being
dude.
part of the ladder. Yeah, dude. It's crooked. It's crooked about it.
JoeCrush does not need any more pairs of socks, all right?
Yes,
got
he
him enough.
does. It's got lots of quarters, dude.
Yes,
Everyone's
he
gonna be
does.
expecting like socks with their payouts now.
I know.
To my knowledge,
I would
I think
like
they're
that
going
better.
straight in the West Coast. I think they go straight in the West Coast after this, guys who are
Yeah.
asking. Typically, CLG, they do East and West. They start with East, obviously because they start a little earlier and they're ahead on time when it comes to the West Coast. And then they do West Coast last, which is actually pretty cool. And with this ladder format, it makes it a lot, I ain't gonna say a lot quicker, getting to these top 8s, and you get to see these guys play. So I really do like the format overall.
No, it's sick. But yeah, I'm very curious about who the top 8 is gonna be on the West Coast. Man, now I'm thinking about, like, man, I should have entered. Should have entered the West Coast ladder. What was I thinking?
Just doing it while doing commentary.
Yeah, you guys got this one, right? Off to the side playing.
I was gonna say that'd be tight. Like, we gotta hit it like where we can enter and then we can play it at 2. That'd be actually dope.
We'll come to the East. We'll play in the West. It's perfect. But yeah, see, winner of this argument decides the format. Wait, what argument? What format?
Argument. Run it back.
We're agreeing, right? That we should be able to play in the West
We gotta
and
argue
enter
about,
and
we gotta
come to the
argue about
East.
something real quick.
Listen to me, Bobby. We should be able to play. Just I don't know
Yes.
who we need to
At the
pass
same
that
time
along
that we
to.
commentate. Yes. You win, Steve.
That would actually be sick though, because then we'll legit be talking about each other's matches if they was like coming up.
I've lost track of the argument. Here we go. Losers final. Ty versus Yoj. First to 3.
Yeah, Bobby.
Let's go ask his totally real girlfriend.
I
about
knew it. I knew it, Bobby. You walked right into it, bro. You walked right into it. I wasn't even gonna do it to you that time.
Hey,
Bop,
hey,
bop.
hey.
Nice pick up there. High looking solid here. They have a
Wow,
challenge.
1-1 all day.
Better be careful. Ooh.
Yeah, good punish there. Pretty beefy one too. Julie got one of the nicer 13 frames.
She goes to
13
another
and 14.
school.
I've definitely used that one before. All right, here we go. Oh, once
Counter.
again, not ducking.
Dude, everybody getting hit by it today.
Dude, even Anakin was getting hit by that Evo, bro.
Ooh, yeah, you got to be careful about that. Julie has a lot of -14s, and if you're a Bryan player, you eat those up for breakfast.
Oh, speaking of eating something for breakfast, bop.
Back
Oh,
forward, doesn't get the combo. Didn't even need to talk for that back forward though. Ty looking in control right now.
That Bryan jacket's the Shooter McGavin jacket too.
All right, yo, you got the tiny pixel. This is your opportunity right now. Ty's scared.
That's a tough.
Julia can definitely do it though. Julia can 100% do it.
Magic 4. Oh,
There you go,
no.
Fisherman.
God.
Dang, he like he Dragon Ball. Like put his fist through her body, like. Ugh. I like how slow they playing. Ty with the 2-round lead.
What
Nice.
is
What
that?
a walk.
I thought that was a homing attack.
Bounce.
Hey.
They need to take a look at that. That one right there.
Oh my God, Yoj has not got hooked up by this wall at all.
Connor didn't follow up.
Yeah, could have got something easy too. Down forward 3, 1+2, but
Oh, back one. Spins the blue.
Magic nothing though. Trying to finish the string to close out the round, but accidentally found the counter hit for the Magic 4.
Break on 1+2. I knew the low was coming for you.
Man, this is wild. Only because Yo beat him 2-0 in the winning side of the bracket.
But you know, your confidence
Bow and arrow.
can go down when you get beat up
Hatchet.
in winners finals and have
Woo.
to play immediately.
Yeah, but Yo's bringing it back right now.
And not bad. Still tough though.
Oh, nice try.
Both just going for those counter hits, right? You can see everything Ty's doing is a counter hit launcher essentially.
Yep, they're definitely fishing right now. All too
Bow
far
and arrow
away.
Mix, yep. Rage mode tie. Oh, if that was blue.
Wow, a little mini backstep right there by Yos to keep him out of trouble.
Trying to
All
keep
the
the
mid.
pressure up. Ty's
Oh,
taking
what a duck. I in my head, I did orbital. Watch for the low. It's coming.
Orbital!
Oh, I was like, I
He was
knew the
rushing.
low.
He was rushing so hard there unnecessarily.
Spend it.
And it
Come on,
might be
save him.
not
Oh
enough.
my
Not
God.
enough.
Oh,
He didn't put it.
Oh, what a jab
The
punish.
Jimmy J Ender, dude, down 3-2. Yo blocked the low, didn't stay ducking for the high. Like, thankfully he didn't get hit by it, but if he had just hit a button, once he blocked down jab, he won. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of those situations, right? He blocked the first one, knew the second one was coming.
So he stood back up for
committed
it,
to
though.
ducking, but he stood up maybe
Yeah.
too early. I don't know, but it's one of those situations where sometimes it just the moment happens so fast that you're trying to do stuff, and then by the time you can even try to figure out what happened, you're getting punished. Because like that was what did he do? He did standing 4 after blocking.
Yeah,
and got
and then-
punished by a jab just because I
Exactly.
don't think he even knew he was going to be that like in that situation.
Right, and that round ender we've seen Jimmy J do so much because of the down 3. If you duck it, you try to punish with like a wild stand attack. The down 3-2 is gonna find its mark,
Yep.
right? But in that situation, Yo actually ducked it, and he stood back up to block, and like he didn't hit a button in between. And then he's like, "Oh gosh, what do I do? Magic 4?" And Magic 4s in this game, they've been toned down a little bit compared to previous Tekkens, but the recovery frames are there, man. You whiffed that attempt. Ty was like, "Jab, gotcha." So rough stuff, but Ty gets the first game.
Simple punish too, like on some. I really do like that it was only a jab that got the job done. Nothing too crazy, Let you know just how in control Ty was of the set.
And if you look back at it, like that jab, it could have been out of range, right? Like he could have committed to 1-4 if he knew it was in range, but he knew there that like I'm not sure if they're gonna hit, so I'm just gonna put out one jab. It might get a whiff punish. If it doesn't, then I'm still relatively safe. We can still play some defense afterwards. So I like the single jab, but that was good.
It definitely looked like it caught the recovery of it. Like the
for
tail,
sure.
as soon as that recovery started, jab. And even if, it wasn't exactly a whiff punish, you do that preemptively to catch like the recovery, because a lot of times when that recovery, they can't do another move immediately. having a button there as soon as they try to do something a lot of times is a smart tactic, and it's a good way to start your own kind of offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, do you think Yoj might switch? I mean, because the Geese didn't look terrible, right? But
I feel like the Julia didn't look terrible. Just the first
I don't
round
think-
or two looked terrible. You know, and then,
Man,
then
it's
he's like
just-
he got into rhythm, right?
I don't know. It's just this character. I guess the way I would play both of these characters, I'm looking for counter hits, right? So in this matchup, I'm thinking like I don't like this because we're both kind of looking for the same thing. Like we're both running headfirst into a wall, just hoping who breaks it first.
Nah, I mean, I feel like that's just fighting games, right? If they
No, but
doing
see-
it right, you know. But I hear you.
But
though. I
but,
hear you.
but it's like both of these characters strive off of those things.
Yeah. I feel like, man, I feel like Julia is so buff, bro. Like this character is good, man. We definitely don't see this character up. Oh, you're hella dead.
Yeah, nice job there. Yoj actually finishing that string. Usually you see Julia players just cancel that string, right? That's the reason why he swung, but not respecting it.
Little taunt cancel with the down back too.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Good
counter hit.
Counter
Hella gonna
hit,
break the
too.
wall. I was wrong. Okay.
Hell,
4-4-2-1. Hella just took him off the wall. Lunge punch.
Lunging?
Nice.
I'm a teapot.
Get from Ty.
Damn, you
That's
remember
spot
that?
here for
Yep.
Yoj.
Bounce.
Oh,
What?
God. Careful.
Might have been
Careful.
able to get a combo after that.
Oh, what a punish.
back.
What a punish. Oh,
Nice.
try the duck.
No!
Oh, my God, that sucked.
He's dead. That was the wrongest thing he could have done.
Yeah, that down forward 1 into forward 4-3 would normally be like a guaranteed if you're like not facing that direction. Yoj didn't recognize it though.
And he could
Okay.
have done so many other things instead, but wow. Anyways, next round.
Bow and arrow. Not close enough to get the
Oh,
follow
man,
up. Oh.
That party crash, you could have picked up that spring kick, but didn't go deep enough with Met.
The wall
Yoj is getting
saved
a
him.
lot
Oh.
of counter hits.
Shotgun spin,
Oh,
bro.
punish. Oh, what a punish.
Oh my
Yo,
gosh. Why would you risk that
Spin
when
the
you have
blue.
this big of a lead?
Oh, you're dead.
He's dead.
You're hella
Like,
dead.
That was such
Wow.
a risk to put out there with that big of a
Yeah.
lead.
Somebody hit me with the digital scissors on that one.
Like I said, man, everyone recognizes it, right? Julia minus 14. And if you're Bryan,
Nice spacing there from
easiest
Ty.
14 frame launcher, here it is.
I wouldn't say easiest, but it's good. Hey,
Easiest one to do if you're a Bryan player.
there you go.
Because you ain't got no other launcher.
G clef, okay.
Hey, yeah.
Mid
See, Yoj is
afterwards.
getting a lot of damage from just these extended strings. Ty's swinging into a lot of them.
It's so many, dude. So many people get hit by those because Julius plays solid up until the point that's like, all right, now that I got him all conditioned not to do
Yeah.
anything, I'm gonna let these strings rock. Nice little parry.
Uh-huh.
You
Nice.
gotta play the K-Whisk style, right? Where you play backwards. You play wrong first.
Yeah, you play wrong first. There you. I know exactly what. That's crazy. I know exactly what you mean.
Rip was the one that said it. I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense.
No,
Oh, man,
out of
out of
range.
range.
Yoj isn't ready for these bigger whiff punishes. There's been multiple times where Ty or even JoeCrush has whiffed like in his face, probably for like I'd say range 1.5, and there's nothing there. Like he needs like a hop kick or something, something bigger than just like a party crash, which he's not even doing either as a whiff punisher. You know, it seems like just like when people are whiffing like right here, he just
Party.
does nothing.
You have to party
I mean,
crasher. That's how like Julia gets her game started at that range.
And the thing too is like he even created that little that whiff, right? He was the one that backdash, but I
Right.
don't think he was in that mode thinking backdash to whiff punish. It was just backdash to create space to stay safe, you know. And so that's a lot of times, you know, you see that happen with a lot of people where they're just moving just to move and not necessarily moving with the purpose to whiff punish or to
Right.
you know be safe. And it's tough, man, because sometimes you just fall into the habits of things, right? Where you're just like, I got hit, I usually backdash here. Let me just backdash, whiff. What the hell was that? you know, you just freak it out, right? So it's tough, but Yoj, he had all the rounds. Crucial mistakes though at the end, right? Those minus
Right.
14s that happen a lot, and
Unnecessarily attempting even those.
Yeah.
those
No,
risks,
it's true.
Right? Like, it was like he had I think 70% of his life bar, and Ty had less than 10. And he was like, "Let me risk this minus 14 here." I'm like, "Why?" You're like, if he blocks it, you know, you're dead.
That's
and
the
that's
mental
exactly what
breakdown,
happened.
bro. You know how that goes. Sometimes you get so frustrated, like this is the time they're gonna duck now. They're gonna get frustrated now, but good.
or sometimes you just feel like you just have the right read, right? You just
Right.
felt
Yeah.
like you played this guy enough to the point where like I know he's gonna press a button or duck or do
Sure.
something here, and sometimes you just don't make that right read.
Right?
I feel like so many people undersell the big read. I ain't gonna say undersell, but like, yo, I don't know why they would do that. I'm like, sometimes they're just trying to get to the end of the book. You be like, I know that they're going to do something, and I'm even sometimes, even though it's bad, sometimes you're like, yo, I'm just gonna risk it. I want to try to do it.
That's the reason why you see some players just do something like the most unsafe thing to do in that situation, just because it was like, not only do I know what you're gonna do, I'm just gonna make it even more embarrassing for you.
I know what you're gonna do, so I'm a hard call you even harder and get like a huge punish or something like that.
It's like how Rip does jumping stomp.
I know. Yep.
Same exact thing.
It is, except that at least that's a low that's hard to block. You know, like in this case, you're doing it in mid that people just have to stand there and they're gonna block it.
and I feel like unless you play Rip, you're not blocking that every time. Like unless you know it's coming, you're not blocking that the first time.
Right now,
no health here though, but just simple jab there.
Yeah, he left a lot of openings there for Ty to hit a button, right? Like, he was hoping that Ty would be freezing up, but Ty was like, hold on, I can just hit a button.
Yeah, Ty, looking super solid here. You would have never thought he lost to him in the winner's side.
Yeah, definitely. The way this is going, right? He's already got the 2-0. This is best of 5 because it is loser's final. Winner of this gets to grand finals. JoeCrush waiting for the winner. Probably play some ladder matches right now.
Oof.
Nice sidestep, though, from Yoj. Just kind of create that distance from the wall, but you see Ty pushing forward now.
Hey,
nice.
There you go.
Yeah, Yoj just, attacking. He knows he needs to do some. He needs to hit some buttons to get some damage in, but the counter, no. Just a little out of range.
And just a bunch of stands cancels, bounce, and the balcony break still has the tail spin on top of it. It's gonna be good damage.
You get the wall.
Big
damage. Just a little out of range here.
Oof.
Holy crap.
God.
That mock kick was tight.
That was crazy.
Throw.
Okay.
Interesting. Great. I can't believe Ty even broke that. Nice.
Oh.
Sway back 2-4.
Come back.
Oh. Watch the legs. Oh, didn't believe that could have been it.
Didn't believe it.
And now the jab. The sway back. Oh my God.
Okay.
Got good
Yoj holds on. Yoj holds on.
Yeah, that 1-2 because of that weird animation of the backward whiffing. Oh,
it's like it makes her sway a little bit. Oh, magic 4.
Magic.
Oh, aware of the wall still has the tailspin. She can get the wall. No. I thought she was gonna be able. No, that's hella far actually. Let me shut up.
It's super far. G Clef.
She might be able to do it though.
That's what I'm saying. I thought she'd be able to do it.
Wait a second.
Oh, knocks out the blue Yoj 3. Oh, over Ty. It's gonna be a third.
You're just gonna make stuff up. You're gonna make that up, man. Come on, it's 2-1. Ty.
Oh, snap, my bad. I was ahead of the game. Sorry.
He's gonna make everything up, huh, Steve?
I was like, what am I making up?
2-1.
It was a 3-0 from Yoj though, and it's pretty impressive too, right? Didn't even feel like Ty was like a threat in that situation.
2-1 is the score though. Yoj bringing it back. Stay with the characters. I was wondering if we were gonna see the Geese Howard come out there for the final game, best of 5 situation, but he did stick it out with the Julia, so we'll see, man. We shall see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't anticipate a character swap here from Ty either, so I think we're gonna see this going the full length, right?
Ty picks this stage as well with Bryan, so I'm curious if he's gonna run it back because obviously Yoj wants the stage too. So it's like you could choose not to pick the stage just to screw over your opponent because you only need one more game against them anyway, right?
It's tough.
I say switch to Marduk for one game. See how it goes.
Switch to Marduk for one game.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Ooh, helipad.
Okay,
all right. Yeah, take him somewhere that they don't like and make it more annoying by choosing the one that everyone hates.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You gotta force yourself to enjoy the song. Or play with no music.
I love it. I love singing with my mouth like that when I'm playing against an opponent.
Making siren noises. Woo, 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 woo.
It just feels like a fire alarm's going off, so it just heightens the senses.
Again.
Wow, not ducking it. Not prepared for the second part. Jet up on the punish. That's good. Oh no, another drop.
Yeah, it didn't say ducking either, so Yoj didn't punish it, but
nice try with the homing. Beautiful. There you go.
Wow, the down 4-2-1.
You saw how she sucked him in too. It just got real close with that down 4-2-1.
Bing bang boom.
Oh, dead. Nice.
Into rage. What a comeback. My turn for the 75% comeback. And that was it, right? I was talking about it earlier. Yoj hadn't been whiff punishing from that 1.5 to 2 range, and that time totally ready with the down 4-2. Beautiful.
And that was like 2.5 range. He got that was like
good.
a real far whiff punish too. That was super sick.
Oh, what a block on the hatchet. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Such a big whiff punish there from Ty, though. Nice job. Gonna get the wall, too. This is gonna be bad news.
Get the wall. Baba.
Uh-huh.
You tech, you stay grounded. You tech
You
late.
run for your life.
Right?
You hope that Ty doesn't have the execution.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
nice. Didn't attempt to go for the combo. It's fine though. Has a slight lead here, but has to be careful from that.
He has a chance to read.
Party crasher, yeah. Just oh god.
Yeah, you're right, Rib. We don't see no party crashers. The low. You right
Great
though.
interrupter,
It's
right?
such a good great interrupter, and on top of that, it chases movement really well.
Yeah, exactly. Chase the side steps, etc. But against Bryan, like Bryan's a counter machine, right?
Yep.
Like it's risky to throw out buttons against them. Oh boy!
Whoa, in the back. Nice.
Oof.
Oh, in the front.
On the side, incoming.
Everything hurts. Oh my god, dude. These guys are just brawling.
Yeah,
No
but it's
block
good for
button.
Yoj like this. Magic 4. Oh, it'll work.
Oh, gonna get a combo here.
pick
That
it up.
wall's not broken either.
Hey,
Not
look
even
at the
close.
damage. Look at Yoj
Ooh.
bringing it back, tied up
6-0.
2-2. Yes.
6-0 comeback.
Oh my goodness. Final game incoming. Yoj and Ty. Now what do you think Ty does? Sticks with Bryan?
I don't know now. See, too many characters, too many options, right? When the first to three, I hate this situation if I'm tied because how many options do you have, right? And
Yeah.
what do you I hate that situation just because I don't want to go win or lose and be like think back to it and be like maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have switched characters. I hate that feeling, but
Same.
you know when you main multiple characters and you know this is how you're gonna try to play in a tournament, that's the kind of the risk you take, right? So
It just means you at least have an option, right? Doesn't mean it's your go-to answer, but at least you have an option going into a situation that could potentially like be beneficial, right? Like obviously you'd be like this person might have a read, but it's looking good on your end right now, you know?
Definitely. It's looking real good right now for Yoj. Ty, the Marduk, maybe? I don't know. The Bryan looks so good in the first two games. But really, Yoj is also making a lot of mistakes. And this time, G-Core Pad in the daytime.
yeah, Ty sticking with his guns, not going to Tony Kukoc, sticking with Scottie Pippen.
All right, good choice. Well, I mean, bad choice. Let's
What?
see. Kukoc made the shot, didn't he?
Oh, that's true. I always
Yeah.
Scotty benched himself.
Exactly. Kukoc still made the shot.
Hatchet tried to do it again. Bounce. Big damage.
Oh, it's a little off axis here. But Ty with the positioning. He can do this comeback, but no rage is going to be a little tougher.
And Yoj likes to use lows.
Scotty,
Yeah,
no.
that low. That low right there, he's been using lots of range, using it well.
Very well. Ending in a lot of rounds today with it.
Yeah.
There's that party crasher.
Wow, no
Duck
ducks.
this time. I think that's what it is, right? With the lack of party crashes, the mix-up afterwards on block is kind of too
potent.
much to handle because you don't
Yeah,
see it enough.
It's definitely potent. It's
Wow.
definitely strong. Goes for the mid extension. Bounce.
Mid. Nice
Hey,
wall.
hey,
Damn,
beautiful, beautiful.
Damn, that took off a chunk. 1-2-1.
Rage mode though. Back to
Hatchet,
the
do
wall.
it again.
Back four. Rage drive. Mix incoming. Todd. Missed it.
Punish. Yeah, 2-2.
Punish is
that
good.
was so close.
Set
too.
point
So
for
close.
Yoj here. Scotty, not like this.
Hatchet, do it again.
He was up 2-0.
Damn, Bryan Pippen right now, dude.
Bryan Pippen.
Looking rough.
Wow.
There you go.
Zen Master Phil Harada just doing damage. Benching Bryan.
Oh my goodness. Come on. Make it interesting, Ty. Bring it back. Yoj is on fire right now. Ty trying to close it out.
Getting
Is it
close
Bryan
here.
Kukoc? Bryan
No, he's
Kukoc.
at it.
Okay, let's go.
Bryan Kukoc.
Going down to the wire.
I didn't know you knew this much about basketball, bro.
Last dance,
That's his
baby.
prime time.
This is the last dance right now.
Oof. Ooh, the down back two for the re-wall
tech.
splat.
No tech. Good patience from Yoj. Wow! Just missed the
Oh,
wall, but
point arrow.
I love it. That was a great mix.
Oh,
the shotguns
wow.
are getting them.
man,
That might be
so
enough.
many
With the wall.
counter hits from Yoj.
No wall. Okay. Save the pixel,
That's
and
it.
Yoj gets it again over Ty.
Wow.
First to two, first to three, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was just great comeback from Yoj. composure to play so
Damn.
well. You know what? Honestly, it really just felt like he just straight up stopped attack, like stopped blocking. It was nonstop attacks, right?
Yeah.
Because it just felt like after a while, just like you could see Ty wanted to counter hit, and he would end up getting smacked in the face from a counter hit. So
Bro, he ran that back.
Yeah,
Yoj99 though.
Yo,
And
bro. I mean, that guy beat me at Evo.
It
And he
didn't
beat
seem like
Tekken.
there was like any resistance too. It was like Ty was just like, bro, I can't block any of this. It's like it's consistent barrage, you know.
There was a couple of mistakes from Ty's part, though, right? Like never ducking
Sure.
after Party Crasher. Like it's one of those situations where you can fuzzy guard and look for the high follow up, right? And Ty either blocked the high follow up or got hit by it. Like that happened throughout both sets. So that's one thing he can go back and look at. Shotgun spins countered him in the face a lot too.
Yeah, but the thing I liked about Yoj is that he didn't spam Party Crasher enough to make it like,
Right.
oh, I have to make this like a memorable, like, oh, remember to duck that all the time.
Yeah,
Right? It was just
I
enough
feel
for
like-
it to be annoying. But the thing is that if you know or if you played against any Julia player, that's one of those things where you have to burn that in your brain.
It's like
after blocking
anytime.
Party Crasher.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. It's like oh, against Asuka, have to chicken everything.
Yep.
You know, it's like this.
Right.
You gotta
there's
be
certain
ready for
character knowledge things, but because Yoj, I feel like didn't throw it out enough. Ty didn't get enough chance to remember it. You know.
But yeah, it's because we don't have a lot of Julias here, right? But in general, against the character Julia, there's no mix.
Yeah.
It's not like Party Crasher mids coming at you, right?
The mix is all just from a matchup sense, not
Right.
from the character sense.
Exactly. So it's just one of those things where there were a lot of opportunities. If he had ducked it, he would have gotten a lot of damage, right? So regardless, it's going to be JoeCrush versus
yeah.
Yoj in the grand finals here today. Let's take a look at the bracket. There it is. Yoj making the run here. Lost to JoeCrush earlier. But
3-0
then,
too.
yeah, and then came back on Ty. It was looking rough against Ty. Ty had the 2-0 lead, but Yoj brought it back all the way. And now Yoj back in to the grand finals against JoeCrush once more. We'll see. You know, he switched up to the Geese at the last second the first time around. That looked pretty decent, but still not enough. So we'll see what character decides to go with here in the run back in grand finals.
I mean, the Geese did look better than the Julia, and he didn't get a chance to play the Geese more than one game, right? So, you know, you got to give him. Maybe he's thinking, give me a full 3-game set. Maybe first of 3, I can do it. Or maybe he just feels like, you know what, the Julia, I feel good now. You know,
Right.
Who knows?
Learn to get it done. Julie's a good character, right?
I think Julia's mad
in
good.
NA, we need more Julia
We
experience. I think
hella
that
need more Julia.
The
experience,
world
bro.
probably needs more Julia experience.
Not
John
EU.
King out here.
Not
No,
EU.
no,
Not EU.
No?
I'm sure Japan is also like, no, we don't need any more Julias. This Korean panda player is a Julia
Right.
player over here.
Yeah.
No more.
Oh,
Dude,
you're right,
Asia,
you're
they
right.
got
I take it
definitely
back.
they got hella
I take
Julius.
it back.
Rain Chu.
Bode.
Yep. John Deneen.
got, John Dean.
Yeah,
John
both
Deneen.
of those guys. They actually have some. But that's what I think you're super right though. Like in the States, we don't have enough like Julius, and I feel like every time a Julia has came on the scene, like initially, like man, who's Julia's at? They always do really well. Like I think it was Sour Piggy that came to an event a while ago, and
What?
people what? People were not
Oh.
ready, much like I was not ready for the law from Yoj. He's teaching. He's like, yo, let
Alright,
me show you how
Yoj.
it's done. Rip.
All right. No, hey, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, man. That's
never-
top 3 law. Let's go.
Yeah, I've never seen Yoj play any of these other
I
characters.
saw
so I'm
him
excited.
tweet. I saw him tweet, and he was talking about how he was trying to get some practice, but he couldn't get practice in. And in that like loading screen, he had a law picked. I was like, oh, he has a law. Interesting. And look at this. Oh my God, low kick and a wild standing too.
Oh my
Okay, Yoj.
Oh,
Damn.
that was crazy. Going in already.
Yo,
This
everything's
is
working.
not a terrible matchup for Law
Oh,
specifically.
my
so.
man,
Exactly.
Yoj swinging right out of the gate though.
I like what I'm seeing, to be honest.
Yeah,
The
Punish
windmill.
that. Oh shit.
No.
he
shit,
could have
man.
punished a lot of that early. He was really letting Joe whiff a ton though. There's a lot of punishes
Yeah.
happening there, but Yoj playing it super safe here, but he could totally die. Oh,
Yeah, he could totally
What
die.
a break.
All right.
Do it
First
again.
round of Yoj.
Do it again. Oh no. 4-2 counter hit.
Nice.
Yeah. Legend kick gonna get close to that wall. Oh, a little too
late on
late.
the pickup.
Yeah.
Don't do slides. That's my advice.
Oof.
No, he can do slides, just not your slides.
No, just don't do any slides.
Oh, first down.
I know that's always your answers. No.
That would've
Don't
been
just
so
don't.
Wow.
He
Dude, did you
went for
see
the
the
side step left.
jackhammer? The jackhammer made it so like the jab whiff or something like it because Law side step left, right? Oof.
Yeah, Law Sights have left it down for 2, but it whiffed completely because of that little like kickback after the jackhammer. The animation of it.
Low parry.
Oh.
I don't even know if that was intentional from Joe, but it worked. Ring kick timing was good.
Yeah, it seems like Joe's playing super patient here. Doesn't want to run into
sidestep
anything
too.
Law's doing. So I think that first round he lost. He let Yoj get real offensive.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay.
Dude. Okay, Yoj.
This might be where Yoj needs to get all of his offense going, right? Some of these big launchers into big success.
It kind of makes sense him playing Law like this though, because he plays Julia, likes having that offense.
Yeah.
Yo,
that was
that was
sick.
tight.
God.
That was so
That's
sick.
like one of the worst wall jumps. Too nice.
Bro, I try to hit that all the time and I can't ever hit it. So
Yeah,
shout
so
out to
fun.
Yo.
It looks so cool, dude. It looks so
Yo,
cool.
You saw-
with
You
Law,
saw that?
let's go.
He did blackout mugging, but just blackout, no mugging.
Yeah, no mugging.
Up forward 1, no
Magic.
mugging.
Ooh,
Wow.
it's magic.
Yo. What?
I don't know what that was. I like, where?
What?
Handstring. Uh-oh.
Counter, no.
D-bug. In and out right now. You can't do it. Don't do it. I told you. You're lucky you didn't die.
Yeah, for real. That was a wall sliding one, but Joe messed it up. Forward
Rocket
2 gets
kick.
counted. Joe got the lead now.
Ooh, scary.
just lost look good
That's
so
down
far.
for 2.
Oh, a little too far range.
It's too far, dude.
Should've
No,
done like
it's
a
even
standing
down for
forward.
2.
One.
Joe,
Oh,
Joe
no.
needed the 1. He doesn't got the 1.
Got zeros.
Oh, the lows. Watch
Flip kick.
the legs.
Flip.
Watch the legs.
Double.
Don't.
Double.
Oh,
God.
man.
That was so stressful.
I was over here
Oh
mouth
my
ajar
God.
like, yo, who's gonna do what?
I was expecting just a hop kick to go over some low. I don't know. It just felt like that,
I was
right?
expecting a hop kick to
I
go
think
over
that's-
some low.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the reason Joe played it so solid, right? Just kept it simple. Just kept it simple. Jab down for 1. They don't want to take any big risks there. And, Yoj played it so well too, right? A
Hell
lot
yeah, he
of
did.
whiff punishes with the 3+4. Some big reads with the flip kicks or the generic low into wall standing too. Look what
Yep.
that was. That
was
It
crazy.
worked,
That was how
though.
we started the entire setup. Low
Yeah.
kick, boom, while saying. So I was like, what in the world? That was awesome.
But he's still down 1-0 though, right? So
Yeah.
that's
JoeCrush.
Does he want to keep with the law here? That's a tough ask.
Switch to Julia, bro. Just switch back to Julia.
The
I see
Law
what he's
looks
going
good.
for though. Look, it looks good,
Law looked great. I
but
think stick it out. It's way funner to watch.
wow.
Yeah, we're just here for a good time,
Yeah.
not for a winning time.
No.
No winning's done yet.
Laws don't win anyway. At least if you can lose, you'll have a good excuse. Like,
Man, just because you guys
Right?
aren't doing good with him.
hey, who? Everybody? What do you say?
Wait,
Everybody who tries them?
all
The
you
laughter
law
that
players
turned
out there.
into-
Gilch
what?
is the only one trying.
Everyone tried.
Yeah, like double.
Yeah, and then he switched to Fahkumram.
He gave up, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Gave
Then he
up.
started winning.
What happened to all the law players playing law?
I'm still here. Still
That's
losing.
crazy.
I like how you just
It's just
ignoring
like
him.
you and Rick the
I'm
Ruler
here.
left.
I mean, look, it's not my fault Namco wants to keep nerfing the character, all right? There's only so much I can
Wow.
do.
Wow. That's a bait, Bandai Namco.
I mean,
It's not a bait.
It's a bait,
Look at my
bro.
stick
No.
rage drive, my stick power crush, my stick wall bounce.
No,
Oh, no,
no.
no.
You
Can't
know
Tekken
what,
7.
but-
Thanks, Steve.
but they know better though. They know that law players should not be good at this game.
That's actually
so
Yeah,
fact,
I
bro. He
understand,
gets
I
to hit
understand, I
enough
get it.
buttons.
because listen, if law was good on in Tekken, imagine Twitter, dude. I don't want to see that.
I like that.
What are you
All
talking
these
about?
top tier law players think they have an
Whoa,
opinion.
swinging for the fences.
Oh my!
Oh, you're
How
hella
does he
dead.
hit that? He is the only
because-
Jack player that does that move.
I don't know why they're not using it. It's safe.
It's safe. It's minus
It's a
18
safe.
and it's safe.
Yeah,
Ooh,
exactly.
big counter
It's
hit with
minus
the Dragon
18.
Hammer.
It's completely safe on block.
The safest
and it
minus
locks
18
you to the
move
sky.
in the game. It is crazy. Well, I like that choice from Joe. You saw that, but if you're Yoj, actually no, that might be a punish. That
Okay,
full
look,
down back 1.
I gotta say, guys, I was joking. I did not think he should use law, but
It's not bad.
it's working still.
Yeah, it's
I'm
still
not mad
working.
at
It's
the
actually. I'm not terribly mad at it.
Honestly, if I'm going character basis, I like Law better than Julia in terms of the just
Really?
straight matchup.
Against
Really?
Jack.
Jack, yeah.
Like that 3 plus
Right
4
there.
forward, that's beautiful. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's an advantage of using log versus Julia. There's the slide. Okay.
Especially with Yoj, it seems like he's more prepared to do that as a
definitely.
whip punish than he is with
Ooh.
do anything with Julia.
Yeah, it's really interesting watching his log to me.
because he's not a law player.
Right, and that's the thing. Like he's not like going for like DSS offense or anything like that. Not even Dragon Hammer pressure or 1-2-3s. He's just going for like the whips.
What a throw break. Jackhammer
That's why
block.
it's always so fun to watch other people play your mains that aren't even your mains of your characters.
Right.
It opens up the game plan. You know, you get to see other options.
Right, like, oh, so you can win with just using those 3 moves. Got it. It's kind of like watching Niyu's Feng.
Yeah. So stupid.
So
He's like, man, it's so easy. Just do that, and then you try it, and everyone's beating you up.
It's so easy.
You ain't got that knee defense.
Yeah, it's a problem. But Yoj with the round count lead here.
Honestly, the law's looking real good. Real good.
Ooh, that was tight.
I don't know if he meant to do that, though. I think he meant to do just 3+4-4.
Whoa, that could have been a punish, too, but...
Been a little bigger.
That punish is
don't try it.
I don't even know what that was.
I think he tried to blackout mugging it.
Blackout mugging punish?
Because you can't beat 3+4-4.
Let it go.
You'll die.
Ooh.
Just let it go.
Double rage. Rage drive, just do it. It's the best one in the game.
Yoj. Oh!
10-finger dude, let's go!
The 10-string caught him.
Yoj with the law ties it up 1 apiece.
Okay, all right. Yo, shout outs to Game Goons dropping off the kids, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Right now, you guys are just in time for the grand finals of the East Coast bracket. yoj99 versus JoeCrush. JoeCrush on the winner's side. And he is looking pretty good. Brought the jack back out, but Yoj switches over to Law here and ties up the set 1 apiece.
Yeah, today we just saw 2 characters that I didn't even know Yoj even had, is the Geese and the Law. And they're actually, they seem fine, right? Like they're winning him games in the sets that Julia has struggled. So, you know, good choices. The Law was definitely the shocker for me. I had no idea that he would even succumb to such, you know, just go such dirty tactics.
How dare you? I knew where you were headed with that. I see in the chat saying Yoj has been going to Rip School of Law. I completely disagree. His law is way better because he doesn't do any of the dumb stuff I do. You know, if you could if you take Rip School of Law and erase all the dumb stuff, then you end up kind of closer to Yoj's law.
Bro,
you know, it's nicer.
Rip went to Rip School of Law is all like electives. Like he's just like the worst
all electives.
Dude. It's like, you know,
it's
like
a study hall.
Giant flips 101. Dumb round enders 102. You know,
solid fundamentals. Now you got to go to the other school for that. What are you talking
We don't do that here.
We don't offer fundamentals here.
We don't do that here.
Yeah. And then you got to advance it. Crouch dash makes up 200 or whatever it is. You know. Unnecessary DSS pressure 302.
302. God.
Yeah, it's a high level mistake.
A high level mistake.
Yeah.
1.
Learning DSS for offense, terrible idea.
Just burning that tuition money.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna play Leroy. Gonna slack off and play Leroy.
There you go. Now we're learning. Here's your degree.
I want to go to school, Mom. I want to be a Leroy man. Go to your room.
No, Leroy man is like, Mom, I've decided to just become a doctor. Wow. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be rich. All right, Leroy man, you are.
I don't know, man. This seems like he's being successful as a law dealer.
Ooh, finishes the string. Wait a minute. Gotta get the wall.
Hey.
Finishes it.
Ow. Why does that hit grounded like that? Get that move.
Back it
Ooh,
up.
rocket kick.
Spring kicku.
And Joe's use of forward 2 as a jack player is so good.
Fantastic.
Except for right there, because I didn't like that one because he got blocked.
You talked him up too much, man.
Oh, nice low parry, Yoj. On point.
Legend kick gets the wall.
Oh, I like that. Yes, no wall spat. Why? Who knows? Law sucks.
Oof.
Woo.
Just out of range, but still got the second part of that to hit. Nice jab.
Yo, tearing them legs up. Yeah, Joe is really in trouble versus the law. Yo, wait a
The
minute.
law.
I am the
Law
law.
looks broken, bro.
Let's go, Yoj. Let's go, Yoj.
Law looks broken. Oh my god.
Magic, baby, magic. Hey.
Oh, no.
It's the duck. Wait a minute.
Didn't get a launch though.
Planting seeds.
Spring kick all day.
Ooh. Just a light punish here.
Look at
Nice.
Joe.
2-1 into 2-1.
Joe.
This is a close set.
Joe.
They're both playing real well. They're both playing real well.
And this take the lead in the set right now.
Oh, just
Wow.
blatant
That's
duck
the
while
Hit him with the
rising
full
one.
crouch mix-up. Could have been a slide.
That's the classic JoeCrush, though.
Yo,
Double,
triple
triple.
dragon hammer, quadruple dragon hammer.
Get it out of here.
And the low parry, yo, just defense.
Mm-hmm.
Messed up the slide, but maybe not. Who knows?
Oof.
Duck it.
No
Nobody
duck
ducks
there.
it.
Oh, you said no slides. Not
Bad
the worst
idea.
though.
Debug rage mode law. Watch out for that rage drive. It's so deadly. JoeCrush,
Shut up.
2-1. What? What are you gonna do with it? I'm just saying, you gotta watch out for it. He might hit you with the
Dude,
rage drive.
it's so deadly.
No. Here's the thing. You don't have to watch out for.
What are you talking about?
Let's just be real.
You're right.
rage drive
It is a Tekken 7 mechanic. You may not have to watch out for it with law. I see what you're saying, Ricky.
This dude rip ready with it.
7 years of it, Steve. You know, eventually I'm gonna catch on to what they didn't give my character.
I mean,
Everything.
You should just really just burn it every time you have it, just to really emphasize how great it is.
What I do. That's
Every
what I do.
single time.
Oh, actually, I like to spend it every time.
Yeah, every single
I
time.
just get low parried every time if I do, man. Damn. I mean, if they would block it every time, I'd be like, all right, cool. You know, but the fact that he gets low parried, I'm like, man, this sucks. Like, why is Jack's blue debug better than Law's Dragon Tail Rage Drive? Isn't the startup speed very similar? But for whatever reason, the debug hits all day. The Rage Drive, Dragon Tail almost never hits.
It's because we're more scared of a deep or of a dragon tail.
You're scared of the Dragon Tail?
Because more people make fun of us getting hit by
Yeah,
it.
Right. That
That's
does
true,
We don't
yeah.
get made
Bro,
fun
that
of
does
you
mental
by
damage, bro.
debug.
That's
So
what
when
it is.
Dragon
I
Tail's
got you.
hit,
I got you. Yeah.
That's your pride blocking.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone gets to my debug. It's fine, bro. But you better not get hit by that Dragon Tail.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Like that's the reason why every big sweep is a snake edge.
Yeah.
There's a reason
It's
why.
true. All right, let's go. JoeCrush, 1 game away from winning the tournament. Gets caught at the down 4-2. This soup stage's been working out for Yoj.
Oh, just missed the wall too.
He had his wild wasn't been on point, dude.
I like Yoja's pressure as a law player seems to be very basic but super strong.
Very strong. And right there, oh man.
I feel like his
Opportunity.
fundamentals are really the way. The fact that he's playing so like fundamentally solid is really getting him far.
I think the problem is, like, you know, we're so used to seeing him as a Julia player, they doesn't seem to have any fundamentals, you know? Because Julia player, they just like party crash all day, shotgun spin this, shotgun spin
But
that,
remember,
you know?
we was
Lunge
talking
punches
about-
to get in there.
Wait, but
you
we
know
were
what I'm saying?
talking about how he didn't do any of that. Like he legit didn't do that as much.
No,
as
I'm saying
most
Julia
right?
players in general, though, when you're seeing a Julia player, like, they're not
we're
like
so-
trying to whiff punish or, you know what I mean, with like, yeah. It's more
Here's the
about the
thing: we've
pressure.
been watching Bronson Julia for so long, we can't give Julia players any credit.
That's what
'cause-
it sounds like,
I mean, they're based off of Bronson Tran.
right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, Bronson might be listening. We don't want him.
He's never listening.
Or he's
Look
always
at-
listening, but he'll just respond in his own way on Twitter or something.
Low parry,
low
good
parry.
rage. No, DSS, why?
Oh.
Just get rid of DSS completely. It's useless. All it does
Yeah,
is kill law players.
Yeah, you either want all of it or none of it.
It doesn't even do anything on offense. It just drops your combos on defense. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's what?
Ooh, the
what's the point?
flex.
But you want DSS back to Tekken 6, where it's after everything.
Man, we never see that
No.
wall throw.
Oh my
what a
god,
sidestep.
that was crazy.
Yeah, he didn't even have to block.
Oh, he
Oh,
had
that
him
was a duck
ducking.
too. That was a duck.
But that was a good duck from JoeCrush because out of range, he's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Monte 2's not gonna reach here.
Oh, wow. Wow,
Nice
the
try,
charge
Yoj.
up.
Nice try, Yoj. But JoeCrush 3-1 in the grand finals. He's gonna be our victor here today at running Thursday CLG for the East Coast bracket at least. Congratulations, JoeCrush. $200. That's the prize pool for him, man. Congratulations, JoeCrush. Yeah, Yoj.
I see you, Joe.
Fantastic showing.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, fantastic showing from Yoj as well. Second place here. Took out Ty in both the winner side and the loser side. First to 2 and first to 3. We saw a lot of kicks from Yoj. I'm impressed, man. We used to see the Julia, but he brought out the Geese and the Law today. Very, very fun to watch. Ty third place. Fourth place, victim of ritual with the Nina. Fantastic all around.
Man, I really thought Yoj was going to run it back with the law. I saw it coming
That was
together,
cool.
like you said before, but I just feel like that poke game really is something that the boys ready for, man. JoeCrush has played a lot of, he has to play calm because he's playing this big character anyway, so he's got to be used to it by now, right?
Right. Yeah, and the way that Yoj's Law was playing in general was just his movement, right? He had this really like
His
in and
movement
out
was
kind of
good.
movement style and sidestepping, and so he would just do that. And he would see like there's the whiff 3+4/4, and I was like, that's like a really good way to play Law. Very, very fundamental. I like it. I'm a fan.
Yeah, but that's the reason why you saw Joe just play so well at the end too, because he recognized it, right? He's like, all right, well, I gotta tighten up my game a little bit. But
Yeah.
then when he had his offense going, that's when JoeCrush just dominates. You could feel it, right? It's like, all right, when he's in your face ducking and doing wall standing ones,
Yeah.
that's when you're like, oh yeah, he's got the reads.
Yeah, that was
He's
very
feeling good
very
about his game.
clean play from Joe throughout the entire day, right? Whether it was ladder play, he was number one out of the ladder.
Yep.
Then he makes it to bracket, didn't drop a set to anybody. First place last night ICFC, first place tonight, run it Thursday CLG, right? That's
Joe
on fire
Crush.
right now, dude.
The online challengers making it happen, bro, man. JoeCrush is buff though. JoeCrush is definitely one of the buffer online players we've seen come from, just online in general, and that's constantly entering
He's the-
tournaments.
You can't even call him an online
Can't call
player.
him
right?
online.
Actually, you know what? You're right. That's
He
true.
beat,
He's a Tekken player.
He beat Chikrin offline at Evo.
You know what?
right?
That's facts.
You can't
Excuse
call
me.
him an online player.
Excuse me. Well, he started online, to my
There you
knowledge,
go.
and now he's showing up offline like the pro that he is. JoeCrush,
Putting
the
Texas
champion,
on the
bro.
map again. You know what I mean? Texas, gotta give them props.
Yeah, let's take a look back
Man.
at some of the action here. This was Yo surprising us bringing out that Law early in this grand finals. And it was fun to watch, winning the first round with Law. I was like, wait a second, we got this could be interesting.
Yeah, but
Oh,
That
that right
sucked,
there.
yeah, the
Yeah.
reel
That-
back.
Yeah, that one was unfortunate because it was the right read from Yoj, right? He had everything right, but just the wrong move, especially considering that Jack did the right move to avoid it.
In
And
that
look at that
situation,
patience, bro.
yeah, in
Side
that
step
situation
two.
though, Law's 3+4 was the answer, right? Whether it was 3+4
Right.
or side step 3+4, it was gonna work out for him.
That's the hard part, So if you're a law player, if you're a legacy law player, you're not used to using 3+4 in that situation.
Never.
Whereas someone like Yoj might be more inclined to.
Yeah, and look at this. You could tell, like, JoeCrush doesn't seem pressured at all. Just waiting, finding his spots. 4-2 in that last round right there. And look at that.
this.
Down 1+2. Oh, man.
So
Yeah,
cheap.
Joe also is not scared to like just throw out moves in senses like for the crush frames, right? Like you saw that down 1+2.
Yeah.
He'll use that for the crush, right? And you don't necessarily think of Jack as a crushing character, so you're not so scared to throw out these high moves. But that's the reason why Joe's getting away with it, because it's like, well, if you throw out high moves, let me just high crush it then.
And that move is not a new move. That's been there for
That's a
Jack for
mad-
that purpose for a long time.
Right, but it just hasn't been used like how Joe's using it
Exactly.
at the beginning of the round to frustrate us.
Yeah. I'll take it back. Tekken 6.0 when Jack was stupid, that move was hella broken. He would kill you
Let's not
at
talk,
starting round
let's
with
not
that.
talk about that, Jack.
Right?
Yeah. But Yo
one
started
always-
answering back.
Every time I think about 6.0, I just get like, ugh.
I
Ooh.
quit the game for a while.
I just think about how I have just enough health to not be enraged, but yet not have fun. Because Kane was really good at putting me in that situation every time.
I can't believe how much that guy loves the game. He bought a Tekken 6.0 arcade board.
He bought it. He apparently
he brought
bought it
it
to
to
Evo.
Evo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he
Sean
did.
and them was like playing it. He was like, "Yeah, bro."
Yep.
AJ,
think that's-
Shetra Talon, he was playing it too.
I
Yeah.
think that's sick though, because you can't find that arcade cabinet.
You
Anyways.
actually
That's a
can't.
relic in a sense,
Yeah,
right?
I mean-
and the majority of Tekken players now have never even seen or played that game.
I saw him at Evo and he asked, he's like, hey, you want to play whatever? I was like, no. Like that made me quit the game. Like, why would I play that again? Who knows? But this was the end of the game here.
Oh.
Out of range.
Yeah, this is looking way too. Like I said, the JoeCrush playing mad calm that entire
I
set,
get so
regardless of the character. But JoeCrush, your CLG first CLG Tekken champion. Second's gonna be Yoj, of course. Right behind that, in
Well
third
deserved,
place,
well
we're gonna
deserved.
have Ty with third place, man. Shout outs to everybody that participated, man. This ladder bracket is actually really interesting. I really like going and see, like, when you were reading off who beat who, just to see how many games they played was even interesting. So
Yeah, I love that. Start.gg does a really good job of showing and keeping track of all the matches. So seeing the players be like, oh, wait a second, Genghis lost to JoeCrush twice. Of course he's going to be in the loser bracket, but that's very dangerous to even play him twice, right? So it was a very interesting day for us. Obviously, ladders are kind of new to the FGC. We're all getting used to it. And out here at CLG, they got ladders for Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7.
boom.
Maybe community chosen games in the future, right? A
Yeah,
lot of stuff here.
DNF duels coming up pretty soon, and like you said, they do have the community choice as well coming up for you guys who are sticking true, staying and watching some CLG gaming. Man, it's actually pretty sick.
Exactly. And of course, we just wrapped up the East Coast bracket here, but there's still a West Coast bracket to come in just a little bit.
That's crazy.
But I do believe
More
that.
Tekken.
Yeah, I do believe we're gonna wrap it up here, right? So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm Rip. That's that's Tasty Steve. This has been the East Coast Back with Tekken 7 CLG running Thursdays. We'll catch you guys later. Stick around for the West Coast.